Yo neighbors, what's up? And hello Moonies! It's me, Moonliightkun, and we're gonna do a special stream today. Basically, we're gonna be roasting house tours and reacting to different tour footage, I presume. Oof. I haven't done this in a while, this type of stream, so I thought, why not do it again? And furthermore, Moonliightkun has been hogging the spotlight, so I might as well steal the stage. Oof. Damn. So for this stream, we're also gonna introduce a Discord call-in. The link's down in the description below. I'm Moonliightkun, part of the twin VTuber artist duo, and our main channel is Moonlight Artists. We create artwork and we play video games. So join our socials down in the description below. Woo! Oof. Jeez. Before we start the stream, well, I gotta fix up a few things. Let's see. Damn it. Sorry folks, technical difficulties. Let's see. Damn. Hold on a minute, Moonies. That's weird. Trying to showcase some Discord call-in. Wait. Oh, yo, Scat Lord, what's up? Oh, yo, Scat, what's up? Okay, I'm gonna be commentating and reacting on house tours. So you should join with me, dude. You can also call in to my Discord. The link's down in the description below. Woo! Thanks for joining, dude. Woo! Alright, geez, sit. No. Sorry, folks. I mean, I'm trying to fix this. I should have done this beforehand. So stupid. So yeah, I've been doing good, Moonies. Just trying to get, back in the, get back into the groove of streaming, Moonliightkun had a Menhera moment. And unfortunately, I got a bit crazy too, but I'm alright. Okay, let's see. Jeez. Is this good enough? Anyway, Moonies, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And don't be shy. Call in. Call into the stream, dude. Alright. Alright, so everything's good? Okay, sweet. Alright, so for this first house tour, we're gonna be looking at a place I would like to call the Cuck Truck. This is an immobile mobile home owned by Will Smith, which is why I gave it the nickname, and it's apropos for him. Nevertheless, this tour is done by a famous house tour YouTuber called Enes Yomizer. You should check out his channel. He's pretty cool, and he does house tours of mansions and apartments all over the world. Okay, so let's get this on the road. Woo!
Everybody, it's Enes.
Oh, chat, can you hear the volume?
Here, and welcome to another episode from Austin, Texas.
All right.
Right behind me is Will Smith's RV. It's 2 stories, 1,200 square feet of interior space, valued around $2.5 million. And on the second floor, we have a hydraulic system that raises it.
This Cuck Truck is where Will Smith goes when Jada kicks him out and brings in her bull. Can you imagine? I mean, your wife just cucks you with a younger guy, and supposedly the side guy has a bigger dick than Will, and that's what the paparazzi said. That's what the paparazzi has allegedly claimed. Damn it. I was wrong with my words today. I'm sorry. I'm a bit sleepy. Anyway, let's continue with the cuck truck.
At 42 inches. It is truly one of a kind. We've never toured anything like this, and I want to give big thanks to Anderson Mobile Estates.
Oh, you can't join my Discord? Oh, jeez. Oh, sit. Sit. Hold on. I'll try to post another link. Let's see. Let's see. Okay, don't worry, Moonies. Don't worry. Let's see. Damn. I'm sorry, folks. I must have used an expired link. Jeez. There you go. Okay, Skylord, try to join in. Links in the chat.
Oh, whoops.
Oh, hello, dude. Skylord? Dude? Oh, jeez. Jeez. I mean, I heard him for a split second. Hello? Testing. Don't worry, dude. I can wait for you. Let's see. Oh, yo, Smack Lord, what's up?
I'm good, thank you very much. I'm gonna...
Good. Thank you for joining the show. Woo!
Oh yeah, thank you very much.
Yeah, wow, your voice is pretty deep.
Yeah, I'm pretty fat, so...
Oh, well, how have you been, dude?
Just been morning here. So it's been a lazy morning so far. But sometimes I get pulled out for work soon.
Oh, geez. Well, hope you have a good day, dude. And for the rest of the week, too. Let's see. Anyway, let's try to continue with the cuck truck. Well, at the very... Yeah. At the very least, no matter what bad day you have, at least you're not Will Smith being cucked.
For allowing us to tour this amazing vehicle and share it with all of you. And now, let's begin.
All right. Anderson. Well, I like the logo a little bit. Woo! Okay, I gotta admit, that's pretty cool.
We're gonna start our tour on the exterior. First off, this mobile home is just massive. It has this really nice champagne texture on the exterior. And on the second floor, you can see this entire glass section. That is basically your second floor, and with a push of a button, 8 pistons pushes up this RV and raises it 42 inches, and that's how you get that
that's so cool.
square feet volume. You have an outdoor awning here. This is your main entrance, and this is an automatic door. So with a push of a button, it opens up and you go straight in. Now, this particular...
I hope that door has an emergency switch. I mean, imagine if that RV lost all of its battery power. Just saying.
Model has two pretty good sized slide outs. We have the one right in front of us, and this is how you gain all that extra volume on the interior. And looking at the wheels of this thing, even the wheels are kind of cool and futuristic. And another distinct detail on the exterior I want to mention is that although we have all these kind of seamless and frameless glass windows, they're also reflective and kind of has that mirror finish. So you get this awesome reflection of the exterior, and yet on the inside you get that shaded effect, which reduces the heat that comes into the unit. And again, it looks very futuristic. I love the color palette. Now I want to take...
Alright, I know I'm kind of simping for this truck. I really like the reflective mirror windows. But nevertheless, this is the cuck truck. of Will Smith. Never forget that.
Everybody up
So
front,
who's
we have
what race
two-
is his wife's new boyfriend?
I think the new boyfriend is black. Definitely.
Oh, okay.
I think the side guy was a he had his picture taken by the paparazzi like a couple of years ago.
two
Okay.
AC units for this mobile home, and each one of the units are 5 tons. And to give everybody a little bit of scale and reference, 5-ton AC unit can easily cool off a 3,000 square foot home in Texas. So that's definitely overkill, but I love it. I love that they thought of everything. And now let's go inside.
Bet that AC cools off a Cuck
Alright,
Smith
everyone,
tears.
here we are at the entry. First,
Right.
I want to take everybody this way, and this is where we have the dining area.
Wow.
Built-in table set up with this really unique design. You can actually fold this table in half if needed. This table alone was $12,000. You
looks
have
like
a
a,
built-in leather seat
hotel
here.
bar
Windows are bringing
inside.
natural light.
Yeah.
Chairs on this side. And
You know what? I really like this elegant carving right here. You know, it just adds a bit more detail. I'm a sucker for, you know, like classic Victorian designs, you know. And I love this overall wooden, well, texture around the RV. Very, very nice. But too bad it's a cuck truck.
And this is where Will Smith dines. Super cool. Right on the other side, we have the kitchen, but we're going to tour that in a bit. Now I want to bring everybody here
So
to the
cool.
living room area. Another
He's nice
built-in
enough to
seating
get a.
with a
I think
leather
it's a
kit.
double fridge door.
Yeah. And look at that flat screen TV. And what the heck is this? Oh, whatever.
Couch. You have all this extra cabinetry here, granite countertops. They have used 17 slabs to basically deck out this entire mobile home, and it's just pretty awesome. It's just pretty crazy. Look at the volume here. All those slide outs are bringing so much volume and creating space for the interior.
This thing must weigh a
Cool.
ton.
30 tons to be exact, without the vehicle up front. Just the trailer alone. It's
Like
pretty
so many
crazy.
slabs.
And Mike, you
I
look over
know.
there. Well, let's first
Cuck
show it.
Smith's,
I mean, we have this
causing
mirror design here.
ozone
This is your
layer.
makeup area, by the way.
Oh, what? You said something about the ozone layer?
I was just joking.
Oh, okay. But look how wide that TV is. Sit. I kind of want one. Even though it's cool to have an RV, I bet it must be difficult to drive one. Jeez.
My brother has a
Wait, you have a
caravan.
TV on the back, but with a push of a button, I'm just going to come to the screen right here. I'm going to go lower. How cool is that?
Oh, sit. Well, damn it. I didn't mean to skip. Sorry, chat. Damn it.
Even the wheels are kind of cool and futuristic, and this is where we have the here,
This thing must weigh a ton.
30 tons. It's just an awesome view to look at. And by the way, you guys may be wondering, like, where are you guys are at?
7744 Ranch, Austin, Texas. Ooh, nice chessboard. Chessboard.
So this is
Jeez.
an RV resort built by Anderson Mobile Estates, the company who manufactures these mobile homes. This is
Oh.
an
Yeah, I
RV
saw that
resort
chessboard just then.
built by Anderson Mobile Estates, the company who manufactures these mobile.
Ooh.
So this is an RV resort built
Wow.
by Anderson Mobile Estates. the
RV
company who
resort?
manufactures
Cool.
These mobile homes, and they brought 5 of their models here and created basically a resort with an outdoor hangout areas, spa, koi pond, and it's in Austin, Texas.
Okay, this whole RV resort must be solely for rich people because one middle class family is going to want to go to an RV resort. Like, really? Like, I'm pretty sure a middle class family can just buy their own RV and travel with it. This place is just too weird.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah. Just hang out in an RV and then you get to go and then you go to the hot tub and then play around the chessboard or something. Which rich people are weird.
Oh, just like Will Smith.
Yes.
And his son, too.
And
Oh,
we're getting
Yep.
I don't know which one's worse.
Both are. Well,
Like father,
Jaden.
like son.
Well, Jaden's even worse because he's wearing dresses and there's footage of Will Smith kissing his son in the lips like when he was young. So it's no wonder the poor boy is confused. And same
He
goes
just
for
smoked a lot of weed at the start too.
yeah, same goes for his daughter, Willow Smith. Like she's just crazy. The whole family's crazy.
Yeah, I'm a bit behind on Willow. I never really heard much of her until now.
Me neither. But I've seen some pictures of her with a shaved head. I mean, I don't know what that means.
It means
Getting
she's
a
a
chance to
black
tour the units, but really,
and she
we're
wants a
getting the whole
riser.
experience
I see what it is.
Anyway.
here, and it's pretty awesome. It's kind of one of a kind.
This is our first shoot in Austin, and I guess it's that kind of Austin weird that everyone likes, you know.
Not gonna
Absolutely,
lie,
and
if I
each one of
was
these
rich,
mobile homes,
I would like to
were used
visit
by
this
some
ranch.
Celebrities. I mean, we have the RV
Oh.
of Jennifer Lopez here.
I rather just drive around the RV, to be honest.
I don't think these RVs at the resort are mobile to begin with. And that's the weird thing.
So the wheels are just decoration.
Yeah, like I said, rich people are weird. Just wasting their money on frivolous things like this. If you're gonna buy an RV, at least use it for its function. Like, hot damn.
Vin Diesel.
Oh, did they say that RV was owned by Jennifer Lopez and this one was owned by Vin Diesel? Oh, whatever.
Simon Cowell, and list goes on and on and on, and it's kind of awesome, but my personal favorite is this one, Will Smith's, and then let's continue our tour.
Yeah.
Now, we have the main TV here, granite countertops, hardwood floors
like
throughout,
Diesel.
and on
Is
the
he
ceiling,
James?
we have the co-lighting detail, LED lights.
I see Vin Diesel as the poor man's The Rock, you know?
Yeah. He kind of looks Asian, though, The Rock, if you look close to his eyes.
Oh, I think because The Rock is Polynesian and
Yeah, he is.
yeah, that's like an offsuit of the Asiatic race or something.
Got some
18
that
diffusers are
Disney
nicely recessed into the ceiling. And come in here, we have all these storage closets, and right behind me is actually a door. How do you like that sound?
Very
Cool.
futuristic sounding.
Star Trek door.
Yeah.
Like that. And we have this room here. Now, this room is really important because this is where Will Smith
I
gets
always
ready.
want a big
You have the makeup artist.
room or closet after playing GTA Online.
Okay, you said you wanted a huge closet or something?
Yeah, like GTA Online,
Okay, cool.
but not
This here come
possible
through
with
this
my house.
Oh, alright.
Exterior door on the back, and you have all these wardrobe closets.
God damn
You
it.
have the small mirror here, granite countertop, seating area, and by the way, you can easily convert this room to a bedroom because this is a pull-out bed. So it's this awesome space, and this is where Will Smith got ready for some of his movies,
Oh.
such as Men in Black 3,
So you're,
Ali,
felt-
and Pursuit of Happiness.
Fun fact, I think Will Smith said in an interview that he has difficulty having sex with his wife, and it almost made him vomit.
So he's just like kind of with his ex-girlfriends.
Yeah, but okay, I'm no expert, but wouldn't that be a sign of childhood sexual abuse? If it's true, then I feel kind of sorry for the poor man. And then his wife starts cheating on him. That's really fucked up. But then again, he has the money to go get some help, and especially seek out Jesus.
Then there won't be any Kino.
Dude. As much as I want to make fun of Will Smith for being a cuck, well, I would like to see him improve, even just a little. And divorcing Jada would be a very good first step. And you know what? He can also date someone younger, just to spite her.
Yeah, I always
How
thought that,
cool is that?
Chris Rock thing was staged, but honestly, it just makes Chris Rock look like a better black.
Yeah. I mean, Will Smith just turned Chris Rock into a Chad. Are you familiar with Chris Rock's oldest stand-up? There's a difference between blacks and niggas.
I think we got a few stand-up movies of Chris Rock because my brothers are all millennials.
Yeah.
But, not too sure. Not too sure if I have that.
Yeah, Chris Rock was also in one of my favorite movies called Dogma. It was made by Kevin Smith. And
I've seen that one.
Yeah, me too. I love it. Anyway, let's continue.
Back, and you have all these wardrobe closets. You have the small mirror here, granite countertops, seating area, and by the way, you can easily convert this room to a bedroom because it's a pull-out bed.
Be part of a Jewish mythology. Or...
Wait, what did you say?
Oh, there was that chick, and then Chris Rock made the joke. Wait a minute, you're a dude. Was that part from Jewish mythology, or was it Indian mythology?
I don't know, dude.
Yeah, it's fine. It's just a joke.
So it's this awesome space, and this is where Will Smith got ready for some of his movies, such as Men in Black 3, Ali, and Pursuit of Happiness. How cool is that? We're walking into a piece of Hollywood history here.
Yeah, it's really cool, and some of y'all might be wondering why it's segmented like this. Typically, on these film sets, they'll have 3 or 4 different trailers for makeup, wardrobe, these kinds of things. But they have this door here, they can seal this off. This can kind of be wardrobe department.
Or production segment, you know, whatever.
Exactly, yeah. You
Well,
can just make it right in the
made
other
a
room
slave
and then move in.
movie. And it's like, oh, come on, I'm sick of this crap.
Yeah, I don't care about Hollywood. Fuck it. Let it burn down.
Yeah. Hell no, yeah.
Here, wardrobe, and then...
Smacklord, I think you should speak a little bit louder. It's just for the audience. Okay, dude?
Sorry, I lean down my chair sometimes.
It's alright. We all do that.
Straight out that door to the set.
Absolutely, and when we got a chance to talk to Ron, who is the owner of the company, he said that a lot of times in these sets, it becomes an issue because the talent needs to go from one trailer to another. You need to bring the security. Will Smith personally really likes this one because he has everything under one roof, and that way it's convenient for him, and it's just a time saver.
Yeah.
All right, now let's go back to the entry again. Dining area on the right, and on the left we have the kitchen. You get a full-size stainless steel fridge here.
Ooh, nice fridge.
Induction cooktop. I like this glass backsplash detail. And you have your cabinetry, dishwasher drawer, and this side we have the sink. I gotta show this detail. So these granite countertops are actually very thin because they back layer this epoxy and fiberglass finish. So they're really, really durable. But they also serve as a nice little sleek cover for your sink. Super cool. Curved cabinetry. If you look,
that's a small sink, but what's the point of having a cover? So the water won't splash while the truck is moving?
Yes.
Yeah, that's true.
look around, all the edges are curved, and this is not a cheap detail to pull off. I'm really glad that they did that. It just kind of softens up the space. And we have the staircase taking you to the space between the first and second floor, and this door opens up to a full bathroom. Now this bathroom has everything you need. You have a walk-in shower here, clad with granite. It's
okay, this whole bathroom looks really nice, but okay, I'm more concerned. I mean, how much does the septic tank can hold? And how much water is in how much water is in the RV?
How much of Will Smith's jizz and tears can hold up in his RV? That's the real question.
Yeah.
And where does it go in the end? That's the real question.
Yeah, I'm no expert, but well, when it comes to maintaining and traveling in an RV, you're gonna have to take out the septic tank and dump it. And you also have to find, how do I put this, like a water station to refill your water tank when traveling with an RV. So
just dump it on while you're driving in Chicago and Detroit. Just dump it on the road as you drive.
Yeah.
That's the correct way.
Yeah, dude. Jeez.
Also a steam shower, and around the corner you have your vanity, granite countertops, upper cabinets, recessed lights, toilet setup right here, and this is an interesting space between the first floor and second floor, and we have these granite stairs taking us to the top floor of this RV.
Yeah, nice music.
Now this is really interesting. We've never been on a second floor in an RV. It's kind of crazy. I can't wrap my head around it, you know?
Damn.
Yeah, like we're pretty elevated here. I feel like we're like at least 20 feet off the ground.
Easily.
Yeah.
We get great views. All those frameless windows are bringing a ton of natural light. And just think about it. Not only this RV has slide outs that comes and collapses in, you have a second floor that goes up. So the engineering behind all these flashings and the way you collapse your walls, it's truly one of...
I wonder what this thing is. Like, what is it? A dishwashing machine or a second stove or what?
Of a kind. I mean, hats off to Anderson Mobile Estates.
Yeah,
designing something like this,
it's fireplace.
Building it, sustaining it, it's pretty awesome. It's just awesome.
And what is
it's
like
pretty
setup
awesome.
time? Because I see some things that look permanent, but I guess they expand it and then they kind of attach these things.
Give or take half an hour.
Wow.
And this one in particular, it's fully opened up, and they've, since it's kind of like an RV resort now, they have extra sealants on top, so it's not something that they can kind of collapse it back pretty quickly.
Yeah.
But on a normal shoot, they can just bring this trailer, set it up in half an hour, it's ready to use.
That's pretty awesome.
Pretty awesome, right? Now, second floor, right there, we have a 100-inch drop-down projector screen.
Wow.
This is your projector. And it's just awesome. We have automatic shades throughout. And let's go check out the lounging area here. We have a small fridge, granite countertops.
Oh, it's a fridge.
Sofas that are built in. And if you're wondering what are these like sides here, this is where you have your AC vents. So they've utilized with the granite countertops and made it a shelf. But all these openings are your AC diffusers. We have the center section here with some storage areas. Your touch screen to control all the amenities, and this is where Will Smith watches a movie, hangs out.
That mixer on that
so
table.
cool.
It almost feels like we're in a train car right now.
Yeah, it does. I mean, it's linear, it's cool, and something about this elevation, I can't wrap my head around it. It's so cool.
Yeah, it's like one of those viewing decks on like those double-decker trains.
Yeah, he watches Shark
All right,
Tales
let's continue
on
our
his,
tour. We
TV.
have this
Wow,
door
that is so
opening up to the
cool.
bedroom that is located on the back end. You have a double bed here, and this is...
This second floor in the RV is pretty cool, but I bet that's where Will Smith watches videos of his wife getting blacked.
Yeah.
where Will Smith sleeps. And so cool. You have automatic shades also here, skylight above. This bed setup is a little bit elevated. It definitely gives it a cozy vibe. And around the corner, you have a built-in office desk with granite countertops. We have 14 TVs in this RV, over $125,000 worth of natural stone.
Damn.
1,200 square feet.
14 TVs.
$2.5 million. It is without a doubt one of the most unique vehicles we have ever seen on this channel.
Wow, Anderson.
Nice place, but that's just for decoration, isn't it?
Yeah.
All right, everyone, that's it for Will Smith's RV tour. I hope you all enjoyed this video.
Okay, so altogether, I would give the Cuck truck an 7 out of 10. It's very nice from top to bottom, but considering this is owned by Will Smith and probably contains his jizz and tears, I'm gonna have to deduct some points from it. So what about you, Smacklord? What kind of score would you give this RV?
Oh, hang on, sorry, there's a doorknob at my door. I might have to go.
Oh, okay.
Yep, see ya.
Okay,
Sorry.
see ya.
I'll have to give the score maybe the same as you, but honestly, I just don't care.
Alright, dude, alright. Thanks for the call in.
Yep, alright, see ya.
See ya. Okay, let's continue. Alright, let's see. There is another place I want to sell you. Let's see. Okay, hold on a minute, chat. Let's see. Okay, this. An invisible house? Really? Oh, but wait, chat. Before we start, I need to check the stream. It's a staple here at Moonlight Artist. Alright, let's see. Restream looks okay. Let's see. Twitch looks okay. Somewhat. Woo! And let's see. YouTube looks pretty good too. Wait. Alright, here we go. And we're good. Woo! Wait a minute. Sorry, folks. Bingo. Is this good enough for you, chat? Alright. Are you entertained? Alright. So, this is an invisible home somewhere in California. Okay.
The desert stretches endlessly, a sea of sand and rocks under the scorching sun.
Okay.
The terrain feels ancient, carved into the earth by eons of natural process.
And here you'll see some
The
illegals
landscape is
walking
harsh
by.
and unforgiving, evoking the sensation of being on an alien world.
Uh-huh.
But amidst
Whatever.
the barrenness, a glimmer of hope shines in the form of a glass house.
We got too much aliens in America.
The architecture is unique,
Really?
a fusion of modern design reflecting the rugged landscape.
Really?
It's a symbol of resilience, standing strong against the
Hold up, wait a minute. Let me put some pudding in it. Alright, so what I'm seeing here is like you take a couple of crates, you glue them together, and then you add some mirrors on it and you call it an invisible house. Really? Really, nigga? Nigga, please.
harsh elements. It is.
Really? Really? This is the invisible house? Man, rich people are weird. You want to live in boxes and RVs?
The invisible house.
Nah. Okay.
Hey everyone, welcome to Joshua Tree,
Hi,
California.
Enos.
Today we're touring this incredible property designed by Chris Henley and Tom Masinski, and it is unlike anything we have ever seen before. So once
Okay.
again, welcome to the invisible house. Let's go have a look inside.
Okay. Pretty cool. Oh, indoor pool. Sweet. Wait a minute. So, you can see the house from the outside? I mean, jeez. Are rich people exhibitionists? I mean, why are the windows so visible? Never mind. Regardless if this invisible house is in the desert, I don't want if I were living here, I don't want the windows to be visible to the outside. Like, come on. But whatever.
The exterior of this home is striking and unique. We have these massive glass panels, and these glass panels have mirrored finish, and that's how we get this structure to reflect the surroundings around us. Thus the name Invisible House. Now,
Gotta
this section
admit,
of the
kinda
property
like it.
has a foundation that goes
I mean, technically this is literally a house of mirrors. And jeez, what is up with my inflection? What is up with my pronunciation? Jeez.
into the ground, but on the other side we have two concrete caissons floating the rest of the structure where we have the primary bedroom suite. Now coming here, small patio, these sliding glass doors open.
Can this mirror crate house survive an earthquake? I mean, come on. It's in California. Might as well. And not only that, but I've heard rumors that, well, it's possible that California might be flooded. If you believe in the whole climate change hoax. So I wonder, could that little mirror house, well, be slightly, be able to float in water? Can it survive a flood? Just saying, folks. Just saying, Moonies.
Open up the junior primary bedroom, and coming to this side, we can see the hillside that this house is located right next to. Massive boulders, amazing scenery, and this walkway
really
takes you to the entry.
It's not that amazing. I'd be more worried about the rattlesnakes trying to come into my house. Jeez.
So we have this.
Yeah, I may be an introvert, but I'm not too keen about living in the desert. Cease.
Sliding glass doors opening up to the property. Stunning space. I can't wait to show you what's on this side, but first let's turn this way. Setback columns, walls of glass, incredible scenery.
Wow.
And now let's cover the specs. So we have 3 bedrooms, 4 full baths, 5,500 square feet of interior space, situated on a 90-acre plot, which is the biggest privately owned plot right next to the Joshua Tree National Park. It is available for short-term rentals.
Okay, so I've watched this video before in the past, and basically this whole mirror invisible house is basically just think of it as an Airbnb. They only rent it to guests. I mean, you can't really live here. And you have to be crazy if you want to live in a place like this in the middle of a desert. It's not much of a big deal, but when the pool water starts going bad, I bet it would stink up the whole place, wouldn't it?
Managed by Field Trip, owned by Chris Henley. So I want to give big thanks to them for making this tour possible. And as always, you can find more information in the description of this video. Without a doubt, the coolest Airbnb in the world, in my opinion.
Yeah, Ennis and I have had our eyes on this property for a long time. We're excited to finally get in here. It's kind of one of those iconic photography locations and iconic Joshua Tree locations, you know?
It is the invisible house. I mean, it's so cool.
Yeah.
And let's continue our tour. Now, we have this opening taking us to the junior primary bedroom. These rooms are not like the typical rooms that we tour.
Why are the beds so small? Like, come on. You could at least put a queen size or a king size bed in here. Jeez. And what's the point of this? I mean, why don't you just put a chandelier? Just go all out. Why you have to cheap yourself with some ugly modern sculptures? That's one of the things I don't understand about rich people. They tend to utilize a grotesque or boring modern art. And even the colors here are bland. Like when you visit, when you see house tours of overly expensive apartments or mansions, the walls tend to be either white or gray or beige. Like, come on, dude, put some color in it. And seriously, you can't put a ceiling up here? Who wants to look up from their bed and see like the frame and the pipes? Like, come on. I mean, staying here would just kill the mood. I mean, you have to deal with the insanity of living in a desert, and then you have to look upward and see the frames and the pipes, and have bland, boring colors surrounding you, and this ugly, generic, plain modern furniture. I bet that chair costs like $1,000. Maybe I'm just maybe because I'm an artist, but I just want my living space to be, filled with color and decorations. I want my living space to have some soul in it. God damn.
Tour on our channel. This bedroom is very unique. We have the built-in bed here.
Boo! Put in a bigger bed. And what's the point of this random rug?
Made out of marble.
I'm not too keen on carpets and rugs. It's so annoying to clean.
And they use the same marble as
Well, I gotta admit, I'm a sucker for marble.
the back wall, Tempur-Pedic bed, super comfortable, modern light fixtures, and obviously room gets ton of natural light because we're surrounded by walls of glass. The good thing is you can see outside very clearly, but they cannot see you from the outside.
Okay. So it can't be seen from the outside. Just imagine all the coyotes and wolves and rattlesnakes that just walk by this place. And they just stare at their reflections.
These windows are all mirrored, tinted essentially, and you can just open up these sliding glass doors and enjoy the scenery. This is incredible. I've never been in a place like this before.
Yeah, we are very close to Los Angeles, but we rarely get the opportunity to actually.
Okay, to be fair, let's say if society were to collapse and you would need some place to bug out, this place would be pretty good for a temporary hideout, you know? But we all know the elites have their own bunkers, you know?
Visit.
We're 2 hours away from Los Angeles.
Yeah, that's right.
And this is our first time in Joshua Tree. All right, I'm gonna close these sliding glass doors. We have polished concrete floors, modern light fixtures, great volume, and yeah, this is the junior primary bedroom. Now, this hallway takes us to the junior primary bathroom. Same polished concrete floors, and I'm going right in.
Boring.
Look at this walk-in shower. This is crazy. Stainless steel wall panels, rain head above. It's all open, and on top of that, they have these invisible
As boring as
branded towels throughout the property.
well, as boring as this looks, at least you don't have to worry about mold. What's the point of this? It looks like a stainless steel painting or whatever. Oh, whatever. Modern art is ugly.
Where you can hardly see it. How cool is that?
I like that.
You have your toilet, mirror, really cool light fixture, vanity on this side, very unique, very modern bathroom. Now, let's go back to the hallway so we can check out the main space. Now, the focal point of this main space is the 100-foot heated pool that is against the west wall. Views are fantastic, scenery is amazing, and you have a heated
Well then, if anyone's gonna live here, I just hope they don't bring any small children. Just saying.
pool in the center of your home. So cool.
Yeah, we have seen some interior pools before, but never one like this.
Not at this extent.
Yeah, exactly.
You have your open ceilings, industrial feel, first seating area on my right-hand side. And in fact, Mikey, can we take everybody outside for a second? I want to show this side view. So this property is situated right next to a hillside with these boulders and this scenery. It's like a movie.
Yeah, and the reflections you get all around the house from the rocks and the other side of the house is
Really?
unlike anything we've ever seen.
Without a doubt.
Maybe I'm just... Okay. Well, who the heck appreciates desert landscapes? Like, you see a bunch of rocks and spiky plants right here. Like, really? Really? You really call this scenery beautiful? Dude, it's where animal carcasses go to die. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if a vulture were to just fly and land on here with this newly dead dinner.
And I really appreciate how they built this house, how it's integrated to the landscape. And then you have the mirrored walls, which helps it blend even more. I've never seen a structure like this before. It's fascinating.
Yeah, it's incredible. I wish they had these kinds of homes all over the country. I could see these in woods. I could see these in deserts. Like, they would blend anywhere, you know?
I totally agree. All right, back inside, another seating area. I gotta show this. Well, two details here. Number one, this is the coolest chess set I've ever seen in my life. It's all brushed metal pieces. Such a curated accessory, and check this out.
Okay, chessboard. Ugh, even the chess pieces are all jagged and modern and ugly. Hey chat, I need to go get something. I'll be back in a couple of minutes, okay? Short break. I'll be back. I promise. Promise, dude. Yo, I say, I'm back. Yo, Moonies. Woo! I had to go and recharge my phone. Sorry. But let's get back to this invisible house.
This is the owner's next project. They're calling it the Starburst House.
Ew! What the fuck? It's fucking ugly. It's like you took a bunch of steel beams and just jam them all together. Who the hell wants to live in an asterisk building? Like, come on, nigga. Really? This is why rich people are so weird. Jeez. Really? The Starburst house?
It is
really?
built out of 20 containers.
Really?
And they're building it here in Joshua Tree.
20 containers. I called it. This is a glorified crate house. Yes. Really. Okay, join us now for the Starburst house, made out of a Chinese steel crate containers. You will live in a pod and you will love it. Sponsored by the World Economic Forum. Really?
How cool is that?
It looks like something you would see on like another planet, you know?
Yeah, it looks like a UFO that landed in Joshua Tree, you know?
Yeah, that's crazy.
Amazing. All right, let's continue. Right next to the seating area, we have this dining table, stainless steel top, seating for 10. Even the chairs are so futuristic. Look at the angles here. And it is right.
Wait, what? Wait, Nibba, what? Okay, take a look at this chair. Notice how it has holes in the seat area. How does that look comfortable? Jeez, rich people are weird. And what the heck is this? I mean, they look gold, but they almost look puke green. They look like pickle statues.
Right next to your 100-foot pool. I've never been in a space like this before. I can't get over this hillside right here, this rocky, deserty landscape, views. It's a lot to take in.
Yeah, I am really excited to see what this looks like when the sun goes down.
Look at these lounging chairs, that glass coffee table, and obviously we have more sliding glass doors opening up to that walkway, automatic shades throughout, and this is where we have the main seating area. I really like these modern sectional couches, light fixture above, glass coffee table, breathtaking views. We have another table on.
What is with this weird decoration up here? It's the same one in the bedroom. Like, who the hell wants tiny gold beams hanging from the ceiling? Jeez. And once again, all the furniture is all bland and neutral colors. Man, rich people are very weird.
On this side and right across
Well, I kind of like the black rug, ironically.
from the seating area, we have this 86-inch LG TV, and I
Really? Can you at least put an entertainment center? And what is that? An Xbox? Jeez.
really appreciate that they have the TV on the stand with tires. That way you can move this TV wherever you want. And because they have glass walls throughout, they ended up
that's
recessing
functional.
in their plugs
That's
on the
practical.
floors. Now, before we leave, Mikey, one more detail. There's a sliding glass door here, and that's why we have this glass railing. And they ended up putting this glass railing to the interior. That way on the exterior, they protect that monolithic look, but at the same time you have your protection. You can just open up the glass and enjoy the scenery. Now, let's check out the next space, kitchen.
Okay.
I really like this Long Island design. You have your bar seating here, first sink, white
Long Island design? I don't know.
flat panel cabinetry, and you have two smaller sinks here, induction cooktop, marble countertop. This is the same marble that we saw at the junior primary bedroom.
Gotta
Candle
love that
lights
marble.
above, and on this side, look at this glass stand. The junior primary bedroom.
And once again, the sinks are small, just like in the Cuck Truck video. Oh, yo, Denton, what's up? I'm just commentating on house tours. This is an invisible house that's somewhere in California. It's located in the desert. Basically, it's just okay, try to imagine if you took 3 crates and you smushed them together and turned it into a pseudo-modern mansion. There's even an indoor pool in this. But I'm not a big fan of it. It's really impractical. And it's ugly by modern taste. Oh, and furthermore, you can even call into Discord if you want. Our link's in the chat. Woo! And thank you for joining my stream, Audentum. Is that an invite to the call still open? Yeah, dude.
Hey, what's going on?
Yo, Audentum, what's up?
No. Just your video.
Oh, thanks. I saw your latest video too.
Oh, you did? What do you think?
It was pretty good. Do you plan on making like a theory video on Cyrax's lineage? Because that,
I found this one photo of like a caveman that I swear looks just like him. I made a post about it months ago. But no, I can't think of doing anything about his lineage.
It's just that the Sally theory, it just really sticks to my head. I
believe it. I told my friend, every time I talk to Cyrax about my friend and I mention his grandmother, he just says, "Don't you mean his mom?"
Oh boy. Cease. Hot damn.
But yeah.
So anyway, dude, how have you been lately?
Pretty good, honestly. I was actually talking with Liquid Chris today, believe it or not.
Oh snap, for real?
Yeah, he actually messaged me, just told me a couple of corrections on my video with him.
Oh, okay. Cool. Is he gonna join Island Time someday?
No, probably not. He told me he's doing something really big soon.
Oh, okay. Is he gonna troll Cyrax?
Well, he said that some big people have acknowledged him, so I don't know what that means, but I have a funny feeling it's gonna be pretty funny.
Oh, well, I wish him all the good luck.
Same here.
Yeah, I told him I said hi. Anyway, let's continue.
Oh, definitely.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, before I continue with this house tour, I noticed that these nice mansions and RVs owned by rich people, they always have such small sinks. But whatever.
Oh yeah, how are you? I guess you're not gonna do dishes in that sink with a house like that.
Yeah.
Pendant lights above, and on this side, look at this
It does look
glass
like they have
stand.
the cheapest microwave you can find,
toaster,
though.
coffee
Yeah,
maker.
like something you
And
would
since
see in
this
an
is a
office
short-term rental
job.
property,
Really?
they provide all the accessories, appliances,
It
utensils,
looks like a
towels,
computer
everything you
screen
need,
from the
so you can just
1950s.
come in and enjoy this house. Now, on the other side, rest of the built-ins, freezer, fridge, 2 ovens, and the way this kitchen is designed can easily accommodate large events, large groups with catering.
Well,
Yeah,
at least
I
the
feel like we're
ovens
on
are
Mars
nice.
right now in a futuristic modern home. I can't wrap my head around it.
Yeah, I
Yeah, I want to give you an update. This is more like a rent-a-place, like an Airbnb. No one actually lives here, and even if it was, that person would have to be crazy to live not only in the desert of California, but in a place like this with an indoor pool. And it's just one. Yeah, the whole place is just one floor. From
Look
side
at the ceiling, it's just rafters.
Yeah, it's so ugly and boring. And the furniture is just white, pale, or beige. Like, come on. Why are modern houses so fucking ugly? Oh, and whoever lives here, I just hope they maintain the pool, because when that starts to stink up the whole place, woo! It'll smell throughout the whole crate.
Man, I've only ever been to like indoor pools where it's like, you know, that chlorine smell. Are they bad?
Last time I went to a pool, it was a public pool place, and yeah, all I did smell was chlorine. But try to imagine a pool going bad, and it's an indoor pool. I imagine mildew and mold would stink up the whole place.
Oh, that's true. That's true.
Yeah. Anyway, let's keep going.
I used to read Life magazine when I was a kid, and they would have these conceptual drawings of like.
You know what?
What?
This house is slightly better than the Crate house. Oh, and you missed it, but they actually showcase a preview of the Starburst house. Wait a minute. It's right around here.
Did you say Starburst?
Yeah, I'm not joking. See, he's holding up the model of this new house. It's literally made out of crates.
Next project. They're calling it the Starburst house.
That looks like
It
a
is
modern
built out
art
of
sea
20
urchin.
containers.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, it looks like an asterisk. Like, really. Who the hell wants to live in there? Like, damn, rich people are so weird. Like, they have no soul in decorations or in their artwork or in their architecture.
That looks like something you'd see in like a comic book character going to another dimension.
Yeah, or like a comic book villain's
Yeah, like their secret lair.
yeah, their lair. Anyway, let's keep going.
Look at this glass stand, microwave, toaster, coffee maker. And since this is a short-term rental property, they provide all the accessories, appliances, utensils, towels, everything you need, so you can just come in and enjoy this house. Now, on the other
Oh,
side,
boy.
rest of the built-ins, freezer, fridge, 2 ovens, and the way this kitchen is designed can easily accommodate large events, large groups with catering. And yeah, I feel like we're on Mars right now in a futuristic modern home. I can't wrap my head around it.
Yeah, I used to read Life magazine when I was a kid, and they would have these.
This house look. I mean, this
Okay.
house. Yeah, what were you gonna
You
say?
first, you first. I was just gonna say, like, if you were really good at monkey bars, that would be the coolest house.
Yeah, I mean, it'd be pretty good if you were a gym bro and you can do your pull-ups.
Yeah, true.
Very true. Anyway, this house, which is probably conceptualized in like what 1950 something, that looks
Yeah,
better than this Crate house. Jeez.
Well, that house looks like, you know, that ride that spins you around really fast and makes you feel like the gravity's like changed.
Yeah, the merry-go-rounds.
Yeah, it looks like it looks like a circus ride.
Oh yeah, totally, dude. At least it has color.
True.
Conceptual drawings of like the way homes would look in the future. This was a 1950s magazine, and this is always what they looked like. You know, it's crazy.
Yeah, it's this crazy, hyper-modern, monolithic structure that contrasts so nicely with the landscape of Joshua Tree.
Really?
The invisible house is near a stretch of desert.
Okay, try to imagine all the rattlesnakes and coyotes just wandering around that little Crate house.
Yeah, you'd be like Wayne Lampright.
Desert where 2 distinct ecosystems meet. The lower elevation Colorado Desert and the higher and cooler Mojave Desert, which provides a natural habitat for the Joshua Tree. The Joshua Tree is an important part of the ecosystem, providing shelter for a variety of wildlife, including birds and insects. In addition, it's an iconic symbol of the American West, and the national park has become a popular tourist destination.
Really?
This rugged
Really?
landscape has endured centuries of changing climate, from torrential rain to dust bowl conditions. In such an environment, and with current conditions growing hotter and drier every year, the Invisible House benefits greatly from forward-thinking technology and an incredibly unique design. It's a piece of modern art dropped from space onto the earth. Someone was like 100
Ugly
years
modern
ahead,
art.
and they're like, I'm gonna build this.
I'm sorry, what did you say?
and
You
it's gonna
kinda
make
lagged out on
sense
my end.
in the middle.
Wait, what was that on Tim?
Oh, I said, what did you say? You lagged out on my end.
Oh, I said it's like ugly modern art. Like, really, it's just
It
a
is.
yeah, it's a glorified like you take 3 crates, you glue them together, and add some reflected windows on it, and bam, there's your invisible house. It's kind of cool. It reflects the outside landscape, but that's the only selling point in my opinion.
I get that, but
Middle of a desert.
I'd like to be able to see my house.
Yeah,
Imagine how clean you gotta keep the glass then.
yeah, that's true. And think about all the birds and vultures that will just slam into those
Yeah.
windows.
Oh, I never even thought about that. It'd be like something from The Conjuring.
Yeah, but I gotta say, poor birdies. I hate it when a bird flies into a window. That's so sad.
Oh, same here.
It's basically a 22-story skyscraper laying on its side. It is
Like, who are
precisely
these houses really
220 feet
marketed
long.
to?
Rich people with too much money. Like, really? Like, really? There's no way someone who's middle class will work to earn something like this. Like, come on.
Yeah, right?
Yeah, exactly. And big cities are just gonna keep having more uglier and more grotesque architecture. That's why I need to leave the big corrupted cities and live on a farmland at the very least, or the
Ooh,
suburbs.
that wouldn't be bad.
Yeah.
24 feet wide and 24 feet tall, making it a perfect rectangle. Having this much glass on the outside in Joshua Tree is a challenge on its own, and making it look this seamless is quite impressive. The main components of the structure are steel for the frame and floor trusses, concrete for the floors and foundation, and glass for the exterior cladding. The steel frame is made up of beams that are joined together with a long floor frame,
looks like a
which is
Grand Theft
also
Auto
reinforced
cutscene,
by
like.
cross.
Yeah. Can those beams survive jet fuel?
Maybe?
Who knows?
Probably not.
I'm guessing no.
beams known as W frames at certain intersecting parts of the property to support this monolithic structure. That gives you that lateral strength.
Like, I haven't seen a single
Not that it
like
needs
power
it.
line. Does this thing like run off a generator?
If you noticed a few seconds ago, there was a bunch of solar panels on the roof.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's probably just an overkill, and it also looks really cool on the inside. These floor beams then distribute all that weight to the foundation that's on the right wing and 2 concrete caissons on the left wing. The right wing in-ground.
I find it hard to believe this little glass crate thing is gonna survive an earthquake, and they have to put it right in the California desert. Like, really?
Yeah, that thing would have to have the AC on like 24/7 or you will die.
Yeah.
Foundation was designed to anchor the house into the ground since that side has a higher elevation. On top of that, the right wing houses the 100-foot lap pole, making the in-ground foundation a necessity to support the weight of the pole. During the construction process, they also focused on building around the existing landscape while trying to have the least impact possible on the natural environment. The left wing of the home is where things get even more interesting as we analyze the 2 concrete pillars holding up the structure. These can carry so much weight. I can't stress it enough. Look, I'm right next to it. You can see the size, right? And if you look to this side, this entire section cantilevers. And what I found most impressive about this cantilever is the fact that they went as far as they could before this cantilever starts flexing too much.
Really?
Where it would break the glass panels. They wouldn't be able to withstand the flexibility.
So just based on what the steel is rated, the like tensile strength of the steel.
Keep in mind, those skyscrapers that we see in New York, they sway a little bit, right?
Yeah.
So I'm not saying this sits perfectly still, no matter what. It flexes a little bit, but glass can accommodate that. But if you go too far, you will start having cracks on your glass panels. Now let's talk about the glass, which is arguably the most visually striking element in this project. On the exterior, 3 glass.
Let's say you were staying here temporarily and you had to go out for whatever reason. Do you think you'll be able to find it even though the house shows the reflection, chat?
Well, I'll say this: if it wasn't for Google Maps, I'd probably be dead. So I'd probably have to like set a marker or something.
Yeah, same here. Jeez, I'm directionally challenged too without Google Maps.
Yeah, it's a
Panels cover the
lifesaver. I
distance
swear.
from the floor all
I don't
the
know
way
how
to the
people
roof
live
line.
without it.
The bottom panels are placed to cover up the floor structure and the concrete floors, while the center section is what you see from the inside, giving you the seamless true floor-to-ceiling opening while hiding the structural columns behind these panels. Lastly, the top section of the glass is there to hide the parapet walls that surround the flat roof. This section is very important because these parapet walls provide the height needed to hide some of the utility components like the air conditioning units, solar panels, and the plumbing vents. What's distinct about these glass panels is that they have a
Boy, I sure hope those solar panels don't get destroyed in a dust storm or the occasional rainfall.
Man, imagine you're just sleeping. There's a big dust storm and your house flips.
Oh, jeez.
I feel like that could actually happen with this one.
Probably. Jeez. And I don't really trust alternative energy. Yeah, like for example, I think those giant windmills, not only are they killing birds, but they're using up more electricity than usual, right?
I haven't heard too much about them personally.
Ironically, electric cars are burning up more fossil fuel than regular cars.
Dude, they destroy the land that they make. What is it, the cobalt for the batteries?
Okay.
I don't know too much about electric cars, to be honest.
Oh, me neither. I just wanted to comment on it.
A mirrored finish that deflects the light but also mirrors the surrounding landscape. This reflective exterior is unlike anything we've ever seen, giving the house its name, the invisible house, or simply disappearing into the landscape. And I feel like this home may seem like a simple structure to build, concrete, glass, and steel. But when you start thinking about utilities, solar panels, how you're gonna protect this home from the harsh weather conditions of Joshua Tree, it's actually a really challenging project. My hats off to Chris and Tom for making this design and this idea into reality. Now, we're in the second bedroom, by the way. Come on in. Steel frame is exposed.
Jeez.
Walls of glass facing the views.
Yo, this place is really remote. How much do you think the gas is to get from there to like the local grocery store?
I don't know, must be a lot. And why are the beds so small? Like, damn.
Yeah.
Yo, Skylord, welcome back.
Dude, that bed, it looks like they put the mattress on the wrong side.
Yeah, it looks like a kid's bed. Like, come on, you could at least fit a king size or a queen size in there. Like, come on. Really?
And I'll be you, I cannot stand when beds have that many pillows. It's like, the max you're ever going to use is 2.
Yeah, like...
The rest of them are just going to end up on the floor.
Yeah, like... Cease. Why do hotels over-decorate their beds with so many pillows? Cease. And once again, I mean, the walls and the floors are just beige and gray. Like, why are modern houses so... They're either ugly or too plain. Oh, hey, Skylord. Epstein lived here, confirmed. Do you want to call in, Skylord? Well, you missed quite a bit, Skylord. We're reviewing a reflective house. It's called the Invisible House. It's located in in California, somewhere in the desert. Cease my voice. Anyway, let's continue.
Or here, and looking at the room, another king-size bed, built-in marble bed frame. You have some cabinetry for your clothes, light and bright, and this is your open walk-in shower, which is just
really.
I'm going in there, and you have.
I don't know, but there's something voyeuristic about having a shower in your own room. I mean, it's not even in its own room. It's just right there next to the bed. What do you think?
Wait, is that just... Yeah, that's just a shower. I thought the bathroom was, like, next to it. What?
I think the shower is separate from the bathroom. And this is just weird. Very weird.
I thought that was the door to the bathroom at... What?
Damn. Yo, Skylord, you there? Okay. Maybe you'll join in, I don't know. I swear, rich people are so weird and borderline... I mean, I like to label rich people as exhibitionists because I've seen a few of these house tours and their mansions always have these large open windows with no curtains. It's like they want the whole world to see them. Ardentum, you with me?
Oh yeah, I'm with you.
Okay.
Have a stone base, rain head above, stainless steel panel. So futuristic.
Yeah, it is like you're on a spaceship.
How are you eating, Skylord? All right.
And Mikey, let's show this.
Is that just a pile
This
of
is the half
pots in the
bathroom. You
corner?
have your vanity here, toilet,
Wait, what was that?
fixture.
I said, is that just like a
This is the
pile
second
of
bedroom.
pots in the
Now,
left corner?
let's go.
I don't know. I'm gonna have to look back. Give me a sec. Jeez.
Hey, no problem.
Yeah.
Sorry, what I'm seeing is just a little
going
bit
in there.
further back than where you are.
Right here. Is this what you mean?
Might be. Oh yeah, definitely.
It just looks like a bunch of vases, but
Yeah, it's like Zelda.
oh. They said it'd be on a shelf, but whatever.
Hey, why leave your
you have a
valuables on the
stone
shelf
base-
when you can leave them on the floor?
I swear, rich people have no taste. Really.
Rain head above, stainless steel panel. So futuristic.
Yeah, it is like you're on a spaceship.
That's right. And Mikey, let's show this. This is the half bathroom. You have your vanity here, toilet, light fixture.
And would you find it weird that a toilet is square, or you just don't care?
Well, I have never been in a place with a square toilet, so I would think it was really weird.
Yeah, well, as long as it gets the job done, that's all that matters. Scatlord, do you think Epstein must have lived here? Maybe.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Now I see the toilet. I don't even know where you get. Yeah, the medicine cabinet looks so plain. It doesn't even have a mirror.
Sure. This is the second bedroom. Now, let's
Like,
go back.
if you got rid of the
to main
windows, this
space.
would look like the bunker of like some post-apocalyptic movie.
Yeah. And we all know rich people have their own bunkers, so,
So we can hit that hallway and go check out the primary bedroom suite. So, can we show this mirror piece for a second? It looks
Okay.
like a mirror, but it's not, because right on the other side, we have another full bathroom. This is essentially for the
Is that a mirror, or what? Jeez. Oh, whatever.
main spaces. We have the vanity here, medicine cabinet, and on the other side, we have a walk-in shower. And the
Okay.
mirror that I just showed you is actually not a mirror.
Man, I've seen like
It's
so
a
many
glass
different kinds of
piece
lights.
where we
like,
can see
how do
the
you
other
buy
side,
different
but they
bulbs
cannot
for
see
this?
in.
I know. And from the look of it, these lights, they're very narrow and skinny. Like, is this whole place well lit? I just want to know.
I don't know. Right now, I'm looking at the bathroom, and it's like I don't even see like there's no. How do you flush the toilet?
Wait, you didn't see the switch?
No, was it the thing on the wall?
I don't know.
Like
You're right. Is this one of those self-flushing toilets?
I don't know, but that would be the most embarrassing thing to ask the owner.
Oh, wait a minute. I don't think there's even a door around here. Jeez. Like I said before, there's something voyeuristic about rich people.
We have the vanity here, medicine cabinet, and on the other side, we have a walk-in shower.
Hey, what's
And
going
the
on?
mirror that I just showed
Hello.
you
Oh, yo,
was gonna say-
Smacklord.
is a glass
I was
piece.
gonna say this house looks like a 3-star hotel.
Really, dude? I mean, it's not even 3 stars. Like, come on. Like, the furniture is weird. You can see pipes and
Where's the? I
frame.
haven't seen the kitchen yet. That's another thing.
Oh. Well, in any case, at least these stainless steel bathrooms, you don't have to worry about mold building up. Right?
I guess so. Yeah.
I've
Or we
never
can
had that
see the
problem in
other
my
side, but-
bathroom, so
But they cannot see in. In fact, this pocket door is the same way. I can see
Oh.
outside.
Oh, it finally
but
has
they
a
cannot
door.
see me.
Just like on the exterior, they're basically two-way mirrors.
Correct.
Yeah.
Now,
I gotta admit, that mirror doors are pretty cool.
on the hallway, we also have the laundry room, washer, dryer, cabinetry, or a storage area, and then we have this again pocket door opening up to the primary bedroom suite.
Cool.
This is definitely going upstairs.
Whoa.
One of the coolest spaces we have ever toured for so many reasons. The engineering, openness.
I'm charging my phone. I'll be back.
Alright. Okay, why is there a bathroom right next to the bed? Like, come on. Like I said, this is so voyeuristic. Like, really. It's like they want to be watched. Like, really. This is so weird. So queer. So peculiar.
Vivaldi Part 2.
Yes.
you know, I maybe I haven't been watching long enough, but I haven't seen a TV at all, like once.
They did so one TV. It's on a mobile stand. with wheels on it. So
No, like an AV club.
yes. Woo.
Accessories, finishes, details. I mean, this room is very unique. First off, let's talk about this.
And once again, the bed is so small. And that many pillows, it just makes it look even smaller. Jeez.
The reason they're
Man,
small so they
double
can
glass.
eat cheese pizza.
What was that, Smack Lord?
Oh, I was just doing a joke.
Oh. Oh, okay.
Bed frame
Talking-
that weighs
talking
over
about- I think
2,500
he was trying to say
pounds.
something.
Right
I
across
was gonna
from
say
that,
maybe
you
I'm
have
just
this
not
glass
looking at
railing.
it right, but was that a glass staircase?
No. There-
Okay.
A glass frame for the bed? That's a bit...
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, sorry. It looked like stairs to me.
Oh, okay.
These are sliding glass doors
Oh,
that
sit.
open
Sorry.
up to Juliet balcony. That way you can really soak in these views, which are incredible. Now on the other
You can see the view of dead animal carcasses and the vultures eating them. Woohoo!
side, we have a small
Video
chair.
Like
And check this out.
one of the
Invisible house comes with its own invisible.
what was it? Was Arab country trying to make a wall?
Oh, I've heard about
yeah, I
it.
saw that.
Yeah, me
Yeah.
too. You know, when it comes to that giant wall city, do you really think those low IQ sand people are gonna maintain the order within the walls? Like, come on.
I think it was also a international like resort, basically that city.
Yeah, but even so,
Definitely, yeah. It's not gonna last long.
yeah, me
Well,
neither. Like, come on, this
bit.
this isn't Attack on Titan. Come on, we don't need to live within walls. Come on. Now, there's a huge difference between having a wall and having a border, and I'm gonna leave it at that, folks.
Guitar.
It has to.
This was Joe Perry's guitar. I think I'm holding it upside down.
Really?
There you go.
That was Joe Perry's guitar.
Correct.
Man,
Wow.
that's an ugly guitar.
How amazing is that?
And it looks very delicate. And who the hell is Joe Perry? And this is one ugly chair too.
That's really cool. And those acrylic guitars are actually
Look,
deceptively
sit.
heavy, aren't
They are heavy.
Yeah.
That one definitely was.
they? Yeah.
And I'm just out of words. Come on, follow me. Look at this open bathroom design. You know what this property reminds me? Mix of
My
the
dad
Shees
was trying
Goldstein
to get
resident.
me to listen to the Traveling Wanderers last night.
Okay. Why does the bedroom have two sinks? But whatever.
On the interior and 277 Fifth Avenue.
Ugh, this is ugly. I'm gonna give you a heads up. I'm gonna show you some apartments in New York City that are just as ugly as this one.
Are
Blech.
they small?
They're pretty huge, but they're filled with ugly modern furniture, or they're just either plain and generic. And keep in mind, some of these modern apartments tend to sway when the weather gets windy. It makes you wonder when the next hurricane comes, will these modern apartments be able to survive?
Too much steel and glass exterior.
Exactly. And New York City, it used to have its own hurricanes. Hurricane Irene in 2011 and Hurricane Sandy in 2012. These rich folks better hope another one doesn't come.
On the exterior. It's like a hybrid of both.
Yeah. I can't think of the Fifth Avenue location, but I definitely see what you're talking about with Goldstein.
Ugh.
And this property
Wait a minute. Did someone say Goldstein?
Uh,
was featured in so many different TV
Hoffman.
shows, music videos, articles.
Eisenberg.
List goes on and on. It's very popular. That's why we wanted to come here.
Last
Kind of like
name
a high
Mad.
fashion shooting location. You know?
Exactly. And then you'll look at the scenery. I mean, it's an experience to just walk around. Really, we've been here for what, like Mikey, 7-8 hours?
Yeah.
Yeah, I see what you're talking
And
about. The
it's been
sinks
just
now.
fascinating to walk around. But even though it looks this desolate, you're like 10
I
minutes away
guess
from
so that you and
Joshua
someone
Tree
else could
downtown.
brush their
Like,
teeth at the same time.
I guess so. But then again, you have to be crazy to live here in the middle of the desert.
Yeah.
There's civilization
showers in
around
the
the corner.
freaking
But once
bedroom.
you enter this property, you're on your own, and it feels like you're on a different planet.
Yeah, it really does.
Now, right in the center, look at this freestanding tub, brush nickel fixtures,
And those
reflective
wires are just
surround.
hanging from the ceiling.
Yeah, it's so ugly, really.
It's just like a
Cease.
studio apartment in a bathroom.
Yeah. Who the hell wants their bathroom right next to their bed? That's the weird part. And what's up with this weird furniture right here? Like, hold on a minute. Like, okay, right here. Hold on, let me take away chat for a moment. There. Okay. You see right here? You see like this weird wireframe? Can you guys see it?
I think so.
Yeah, I can see it. Like, what's the purpose of this?
Oh.
Cease. Anyway, let's continue.
Maybe you put your towel on?
Yeah, but you can hang your towels right next to the bathtub. There's like a little indentation right below it. Man, rich people are weird. And their houses are ugly. Anyway, let's continue.
And we have this light fixture above, 2 sinks, it's a medicine cabinet. I don't know if you realize this, Mikey. Let's see.
That scared me, seeing you open that.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Pretty sleek,
Okay,
huh?
that's pretty cool.
And then we have the water closet here, and on the other side, I love these open showers. All stainless steel.
Open
rained
showers.
above. I mean, you have your blackouts, but it's a very private property. You can just take a shower.
This is so voyeuristic. And furthermore, I mean, take a look. All the shampoo and body wash are down on the floor. Like, really? They can't build a shelf? Where they hang the washcloths?
Yeah, you're right. This is below 3 stars.
This is like a house for voyeurists. Like, really? You have an open shower in the prime bedroom? Like, really?
Yeah, there's no curtains.
And plus, you're gonna be tracking up the floor after you're done with your shower. Really?
Here and soak it all in.
Yeah, and I have to say this, I don't know if we already said it, but although this home gets more natural light than I think any home we've ever seen, all these windows are extremely tinted. So
Man, I don't want to sound like
for
an
me, it
idiot,
makes it
but where's
perfect to
the drain?
expose to the outside.
A running theme among these mansions and apartments, some of these rooms have no curtains or drapes. But granted, this invisible house, it can't be seen from that. You can't see the inside from the outside, but still, it's weird. I mean, you're gonna be showering with open windows. Like, I'm too paranoid. Like, jeez.
I like the king without clothes, except the king's invisible.
But if you're staying here, you're not just blasted by sunlight all the time.
I totally agree, and you just open up these sliding glass doors and look at these views.
Oh, come on.
Glass, steel, and concrete. The basic building blocks for most all modern
Oh, come
architecture.
on.
But this home shows that
damn,
these
why am I
materials,
lagging?
when combined in creative ways,
Pause.
My toxic.
Oh, you say something, Smack Lord?
I said, why are you toxic?
Oh, I was just thinking out loud. For some reason, this video is starting to lag. It froze itself for some reason. Ah, jeez. Guys, I had to take a call. I'll be with you in a few minutes. So,
Hey, sounds good.
alright, take a small break. I'll be right back.
Yeah, you.
Hey guys, I'm back.
Hey.
Yo.
Hey.
All right. So you took. I kept you waiting, huh?
I was so busy listening to music.
Oh, okay. Cool. I'm glad you like it.
Ways can give rise to buildings that inspire awe and wonder. It is such a contrast to see a modern structure like this in a landscape like this where you have boulders, sand, trees, these views. In a way, it doesn't make sense, but once you put it all together, it makes perfect sense. I mean, look at this home. It's unbelievable. And I'm so glad we got the opportunity to tour this property at the extent that we did and share it with all of you. And now, let's fast forward a few more hours so we can see this glowing skyscraper at dusk.
Oh, jeez.
What?
Well, okay. Well, as you can see, now the house becomes more visible at night. Yeah, especially when you have the lights on. Jeez.
We take our house. Deus Vult.
This place looks insane at night.
Whoa. Not gonna lie, maybe you can rent this place out for like, I don't know, desert party or something. I guess. But it's gonna need some major decorations.
Yeah, like a broken window.
Whoa. What'd you say, Smack Lord?
Oh, I'm not a fan of the pink.
Oh, I think it's kind of nice. And what the hell kind of lights are these? Like, really?
I mean, it looks kind of like a black light to me.
Yeah. And what the hell kind of music is this? Like, I can hear someone mumbling. Like,
Those plates that I just showed.
All right, everyone.
Plates?
It looked like plates on a stand.
Probably. Oh, wait. Like right around here?
Yeah.
Well, it looks like it.
Oh.
Whatever. So all in all, I would give this place like a 5 out of 10. Like, the only time I want to stay here is that, well, if I was rich and I was really bored, or maybe when society collapses and I get to stay here temporarily and bug out. What about you? What's your score for this place, guys?
Well, if I was lost in the desert for 3 days and I found it, I'd probably be happy. Otherwise, no.
Okay, what about you, Smack Lord?
Well, just nothing what Denton said. If it doesn't count, then yeah, I'll give this place a 3 out of 10.
Okay, my score is 5 out of 10. Alright, so next place. I might as well show you some place in New York City. Let's see. Oh, I might as well start with this one.
Thinking about that wall, about the Arab wall town city.
Oh.
I'm pretty certain most of those plants are fake.
Yeah, definitely. Let's see, touring a 46,680,000 New York City apartment with the best views of Central Park. Sees. Well, this would be a doozy. Come on, YouTube. Why are you lagging? And here's New York City. What?
Oh, it's loading. Sorry.
Man, what an ugly building. And what the hell is up with the resolution? Cease. Let's see. 720. Alright. Cease. The buildings get more uglier and uglier. Who the hell wants to live in here? Damn.
People and very, very poor people.
Yeah. And you want to know something? Most of these expensive apartments, they're usually empty. I mean, how do I put this? The real estate, it's just one big laundering scheme, like the art movement. Rich people are buying up these apartments just to show them off as decorations. It's pretty sad because there's so many homeless people living in New York City. At the very least, they could at least turn this building into a shelter. But what do I know? Maybe my compassion is too weird for the wealthy.
Well, a lot of people are top. Total.
Hi everyone, it's
what did you say, Smack Lord? Cease.
Nothing.
Alright, sorry guys, but you might want to speak louder whenever I'm playing the video. Just as a precaution. Anyway, hyenas. Damn, my voice. Yeah.
This host looks like a rock bottom Andy Worski.
Well, imagine he's Andy Worski. Maybe that'll make the house tour more interesting.
Imagine looks at the camera crew. Stop!
Dennis here. Welcome to another episode.
For a while.
Today we're at 53 West 53rd and about to tour this full floor unit located on the 65th floor of this building. This building
We are touring.
True.
is one of the newest developments in the city that really sets itself apart with a striking contemporary architecture, and the unit itself has stunning finishes and
Ugly contemporary architecture. and you know what? If someone brags to you that they live near Central Park, just ask them, how many crimes and murders did you see while looking down on Central Park? Because that's the reality of it. Like, if you go to Central Park, you're more likely to get mugged or raped if you're a woman. It's dark humor, but it's true.
get some of the best views of Central Park in the whole city. Specs on this unit:
You can
got
see
4
all the
bedrooms,
murders and
4
muggings
full
in
baths,
Central Park.
1 half bath, 6,448 square feet of interior space with an asking price of $46,680,000. As always, we will leave more information about the property down in the description.
Shit. If I had that kind of money, I could just, have my own huge mansion, like, I don't know, like in Maine or New Hampshire. Cease.
Yeah, literally.
Exactly.
And you wouldn't have to do any work for the rest of your life.
Yeah, dude.
Description. And before we start our tour, I want to thank the developers, Heinz and Pontiac Land, for allowing us to tour their amazing development. Now let's begin.
How much was it?
46 million. Almost 47 million. Do you want to see the title?
That's like nearly 60 million Australian.
Yeah, dude. These rich people, they're always wasting their money on such ugly art and architecture. Well, at least the plants liven up the place, but all in all, this place looks generic and boring. I mean, the colors are all beige and grayish, and so is the furniture.
Eat it? But it'd be nice for like a family to live in there.
Yeah, it could make a nice family home, but we all know, this place is most likely being rented out by a rich person just to show it off, which is really fucked up. considering all the homeless people in New York City. And I'm not entirely sure, but over half of the apartments in New York City are under Section 8, which means it's like government housing for low-income people.
Over half of them?
Yes. Which is...
Man, that is wild.
Yeah, very, very hilarious. But it also shows the class structure in New York City. It's pretty depressing.
It's like these old toilets without flushing. And it's still 1,000 more there.
Whoa. Okay, not gonna lie. Seeing the skyline at nighttime, it looks really pretty, but I'm not too impressed with this place. I prefer classical architecture like a Victorian house.
Alright everyone, here we are at the entry gallery. These are the 2 elevators that comes up to this full floor unit. And as we go
when you do like a
this way,
and spit it out.
Loogie?
Yes. They should do that at night time. They probably do.
But I don't think this place has like openable windows.
Considering there's an elevator here, I just hope no strange people can just walk in and out, you know. And I hope there's an emergency staircase too. You know,
Yeah, this is on the 65th floor.
Yeah.
My last place was on the 14th floor, and man, anytime I had to go up the stairs was like a nightmare. I remember one time somebody spilt rice all over them, and I almost fucking slipped.
Oh jeez.
where we have the freight elevator access. These double doors open up to the primary bedroom suite. We're going to talk about that later. And Mikey, let's get a close up here. This is where we have the coat closet for the landing. Another thing, let's get a close up on this door handle. These bronze door handles have the outline.
Who cares about the door handles if they're made out of bronze? Cease.
Of the building, which is really unique.
I guess you could pawn them if you have to move out in a hurry.
We have 11-foot high ceilings here, tray ceiling details with cove lighting, beautiful chandeliers above, and the double doors in front of me open up to the grand living room. We have the seating area right in front of us, dining table on the right hand side, walls of glass bringing a ton of natural light in.
And what the heck is this thing? These two wooden bars. Whatever. And these two barely, and these small lamps, they can barely light up the whole room. Like, really? Cease.
They better swivel or you won't be able to change the bulbs without, like, getting a ladder.
Yeah. And what's up with these, like, rocks? And then you have this third lamp over here. Cease.
And of course, the incredible views of the city and the Central Park. Right here, this is where
you get to see the construction of an ugly building. And seriously, what's up with this random strip blocking the windows? Like, really? Really? This is what the rich fags rave about?
It's probably for the building structure, maybe?
Have the seating area.
Yeah, but
maybe
still.
So they don't have to get one giant window?
Yeah, but still. I mean, it's still blocking the window. And it's still making it look ugly, in my opinion.
Staging, gorgeous table in the center, and I really like how they kind of designed the ceiling here with wall sconces to kind of light up the ceiling. As we continue, we get the west views on this side, New Jersey, Hudson River. And as we go this way, this is where we have the Central Park views, which is amazing. Let's get a close-up. What I like about this view is that we're high enough to clear all the buildings around us, but yet close enough to see the cars or even people walking at the Central Park. It snowed a few days ago, so we have this very charming and peaceful view to look at.
And over here you can see all the victims' blood from all the stabbings and muggings in Central Park City.
Yeah, and that's stupid.
Right in front of us, we have the billion
prisoners out from 2 years ago.
Yeah, at least Central Park has a zoo.
Do they?
Yeah, there is a zoo in Central Park. But with all the crime happening, it's not really worth it.
I'd say.
Millionaires Row, and again, amazing views all the way to Harlem. Now, there's two details I want to talk about here. Number one.
Okay, so in case you don't know, the Hudson River is notorious for being dirty in New York City, so don't ever visit there. In New Jersey, well, it has a bad reputation, so having the sightsee from that, well, having to view it from that apartment is not really enticing.
In New York City, every room needs to have a fresh air supply. And this building is one of the rare buildings that actually has triple glazed windows, which does a great job insulating and soundproofing the space. But at the same time, these are very heavy glass panels. So, in order to solve that problem, they came up with this kind of assembly design right here. And once you open it, this is how you get your fresh air.
Yeah, it's really cool. This is
Wow.
around the entire apartment, right?
Exactly.
And
Every
that's all
single
it
room
opens.
has this opening design to get fresh air.
Seriously,
Second
that
detail I
small
wanna
thing.
talk about are these diagrade concrete columns that we're going to see throughout the unit.
Not even
The
a
way they constructed this
suicidal,
building is actually very
worker. What can't fit through there?
I don't
you
think
have
a,
to go full. You have to go full Eugenia Cooney to get through there.
yeah, I don't think a pigeon can fit through there either.
unique. They have a massive concrete core right in the center that runs the length of this building, and between the 74th and 76th floors, they have a 650-ton mass damper that helps the building stay straight during high winds. And to compensate for the traditional columns, which will take a lot of space
I'm
on
just
the
waiting for
inside of this
this,
unit,
Andy
they came
wants
up
me
with
to
this
say the end.
diagram design that almost zigzags on the outside of the building that really gives architectural texture and also allows this unit to have less
A very
columns,
pointless
which is
design, in
amazing.
my
It's
opinion.
one of the cool details.
So on the
No,
inside,
that
it's
lights
for
up.
structural support.
I don't think it lights up, but
Okay, good.
well, it's pretty pointless. In all honesty, like we're gonna hang on this diagonal pole. Whatever.
Yeah,
Boards on
maybe
the outside
you're
is kind
trying
of
to
just a
like
design element,
stretch, and
Well,
so
I-
you lean back on it.
Nah, true. You're gonna have to nail something in if you want to hang something on there.
I mean, this still helps the overall stability and structure of the building still.
Yeah.
But they came up with the zigzag design, and I think that allowed them to put less columns and less space, which is amazing. And of course, the incredible views. Now let's continue.
it kinda looks like
This
they
is where
wanted to
we
put a
have the
slide
dining
in and then,
area
like,
with two
chickened
beautiful
out last
chandeliers
minute.
above,
Yeah,
seating for
yeah.
12. Even from your dining area, you get incredible views. This time we're facing the east, which is amazing. Overall, this is an amazing space, and I feel like this is the wow factor of this apartment. Now, moving on through this hallway, this is where we have the Eden kitchen. This has got to be one of the most sleek, timeless, all-white kitchens we've ever seen on this channel. I love the massive island design up front.
I gotta admit, I'm a sucker for marble, and I love the sleek design of the kitchen. And I'm glad there's 3 ovens, but they're way too small. Oh wait, I see a few more of them. Oh well. Is that Tabasco sauce? Hold on a minute. Look right over here. It looks like 3 bottles of Tabasco sauce.
What's some vinegar?
Front, we got a lot of details to talk about in this kitchen. Let's start with the island. We have a beautiful statuary Carrara marble with a waterfall edge on this side, beveled details. This is
Gotta
where we
love
have
the
the bar
marble.
seating. And as we follow this island, we have the same waterfall edge also on this side. Mikey, I need you to, get close here. I want to show a detail. So I love that this cabinetry has a polished nickel kind of trims and reveals. And right here, this is where they recess in the
That's
plug.
marble.
So you
You
need
can't even
detail.
see people doing coke.
Yeah, I really
on
like
it. Which is what I do.
it looks really nice.
Everything in this kitchen is so sleek, right? Let's get a close up. This is where we have the first Miele wine fridge.
Oh, right,
right
wine
here.
fridge.
Ready?
Cool.
We love these.
Mm-hmm.
Miele dishwasher. This is
Oh.
the first one. And this is where we have the main sink with polished nickel Dornbach fixtures. Check this out. Let's get a close up.
Another small sink. Weird.
Dishwasher number 2.
Why have one when you could have two,
That's right. And of course, right at the end, wine fridge number 2.
I guess that
Oh,
goes
beautiful.
for this as well.
Yeah.
There you go. Also the
Right.
outlet.
Well, if I was living in a city apartment, I would drink myself to death too. So hooray for the double wine fridges.
Bro, there are literally 3 bottles on the counter.
Detail as well. Now let's focus on this side. We have this back painted glass cabinetry that looks super sleek. We have the same reveal details also on this side as well. This is where we have the first section of the built-ins, and I love how they went with the wider tones to kind of match the timeless look of this kitchen. We
Where I
have the
get my
espresso
box
maker
from.
here, and as we continue, this is where we have the cabinetry.
What'd you say, Smack Lord?
This is where I get my box wines. This is the
There you
RM I
go.
go to.
I love these.
Yeah,
Wow.
I'd love to see those.
Okay, that was pretty
And by
cool.
the way, they're everywhere. It's amazing. So
Self-opening
effortless, too.
cabinets.
And they use the same Carrara marble. Also
Yeah, it
has a
seems cool now
backlit,
while it works. If that
backsplash
thing
here,
breaks,
which
you're
is gorgeous.
screwed.
Polished nickel trim over here.
I
This is
could
where
put
we
my
have the
passport in
outlets.
there.
And now I want to briefly talk about the cabinetry in this kitchen, which is amazing. Done by Molteni. And Mikey, let's get a close up here. We have the concealed hinges underneath the drawers, so you don't see anything. It's very sleek. As you pull out the drawers,
Oh, wait. What the heck is this? Like a small little broom? And
Is he just leaving the sugar open like that?
I don't know what this is. Like salt or something? And some dishcloths? What the heck is this? Like this is so bizarre. Like what goes on in the mind of a rich person? Like really?
check
I'm
this
trying
out.
to figure out what that
It
is.
actually lights up. This is the second time
Jesus,
I see this
salt is
detail,
whacking into
and
his
look how
fucking suit.
nicely dressed the cabinets and the drawers are.
Yeah, I love when things are
What
really
are
well
those
organized,
rings?
and it's very satisfying.
I don't know.
So weird. You
They
have
look
them
like-
right next to your utensils?
What do you use those for? I can't think of a single food I would ever need a new age chakra bracelet looking thing.
Oh, jeez.
They're trying to cosplay for Broly. That's what they're doing.
I mean, it's incredible, and of course, everything is soft close. I can just feel the quality of the hardware. Same thing.
Are those like special shot
also
glasses
staging
like
in this
with the
unit is
forks and
simply
knives?
Oh,
As we continue, this is where we have the Miele gas cooktop, vent right above. Of course, we have the LED lighting underneath the cabinetry as well. And sorry, I just want to show like everything. And look how nicely dressed these drawers are. Amazing, simply amazing. Now, we have the oven setup, built-ins on this side. Let's get a close up here as well. Sub-Zero.
Is that the
you ain't
egg
got
ready?
enough
What was
ovens to
that?
throw yourself in.
Fridge. They're of course nicely paneled in. We have the freezer drawers underneath. We have another set
Cooked
on the other
pizza.
side.
How come the
Fresh from the oven of Auschwitz.
How come these fridges don't have their own handles? Like, come on. Wouldn't it be annoying to always have to grab it by the edges?
Yeah, and they'd be complete fingerprint magnets too.
Yeah.
There you go. And lastly, let's not forget the pantry space. And also, Mikey, look at the doors. Although it looks like there's like 3 tiers, actually one
This
panel.
one's got just a like.
Nice little detail. And this is where you have your pantry. Right next to
too
that, you
much
get a
weight
little
when you
bit
close those
of a
fridges
desk setup
and
on this.
cabinets until everything shakes and so on.
Oh.
And then the owner would be like, "Why is everything broken?"
Yeah, like I said earlier, these modern newly built apartments, they tend to sway whenever the weather gets windy. So heaven help them if anyone's renting these apartments and a hurricane visits NYC.
Side. And right in front of the kitchen island, we have this beautiful pantry. Right next to that, you
Seriously? This ugly African looking statue? Really? And this chair's too tiny for an adult. Cease.
So tell your child about all about Africa. You know?
get a little bit
Forget your
of a
race.
desk setup on this side.
Yeah, that's a tiny
And right
desk.
in front of the kitchen island, we have this beautiful eat-in kitchen area. And it's nice that the kitchen is a little bit secluded from the
All right,
rest of the
Tim,
living
go
room.
sit over there while the grown-ups sit on this table.
Ugh. That table's way too narrow and tiny. And those chairs look a bit small too. Cease. I mean, here's the thing. I understand minimalism, you know, not having too much decorations into your place, but this is just impractical. Like, come on. Like, this apartment is already fully furnished. Why don't they get some, you know, normal adult-sized chairs and tables? Like, come on.
Yeah, there's
But
no way
this
they have
space
this
on
many
its own
people
feel-
coming over at a time regularly.
And imagine multiple people having to sit next to each other. Having their legs touching one another's. Cease. But I digress.
Feels very spacious, so I can see people hanging out here, enjoying this space while looking at Central Park. Now let's continue our tour. Let's take this hallway, which connects to all the bedrooms, but before we do that, why don't we take a look at this hallway closet, which is beautifully staged, well utilized. Good looking closet.
Yeah, and I think this unit has some of the best staging we've ever seen. Everything is just so elegant and tasteful.
Also,
I
the
totally
art
agree.
is either
I really do.
boring or
Now,
ugly.
this first door opens up to the
Yeah.
first
Most
bedroom
of us
suite,
looks like
which is right here.
bad.
Very spacious
Our
room. We have the
family
bed
fun,
situated on
it's
this
just
side.
crap.
Wallpaper giving a lot
Yeah,
of
when we pass, literally just looks like a Domino's logo.
Yeah. Okay, I gotta admit, I love the salmon pink area of this room. And once again, the light bulbs are so tiny. Cease. Do they
Once again, vases on the floor.
warmth to this bedroom. And one of the things that I'm really impressed about this apartment
I see that
is how
too, yeah.
spacious each one of the bedrooms
Come on,
feel.
pick them up and throw them at the wall.
We have a beautiful chandelier above. And Mikey, let's get a close up to that crown molding detail right here. So we have crown molding detail throughout, but on this side it also
Man, that painting
hides
literally
the
looks like
AC
someone
diffusers, which is amazing.
took a marker and
And of
just
course,
like
this
followed
bedroom
it.
also gets incredible views. And as we continue our tour, this is where we, Mikey, let's get a close up.
Oh, look at this. Like, it's like a rock stuck in a jar. This is so weird. But at least the plants make the room a little bit nicer. Including this off pink color. Whatever. And once again, the beds are really small. Like, what the hell? Like, really? Like, are rich people that afraid of king or queen size beds? Like, come on. It almost looks like, it looks like an air mattress.
Up
Yeah.
to that crown molding detail right here. So we have crown molding
Well,
detail
that's too.
throughout, but on this side it also hides the AC diffusers, which is amazing. And of course, this bedroom also gets incredible views. And as we continue our tour, this is where we have the full bathroom. We have gorgeous limestone floors,
I don't hate that
limestone
room,
fabricated floating vanity
just
design
weird.
right here, LED lighting, medicine cabinet.
Oh, jeez. Wait a minute. Is this supposed to be the switch for the toilet?
I guess. But why are there two of them?
I don't know.
Do rich people not have the
Polished
days?
nickel hardware. And as we
Do
go
you
this
people
way,
don't have
this
phones?
I don't know, dude.
is where we have the walk-in shower. Again, polished nickel hardware, beautiful limestone. And Mikey, let's get a close
Yeah, the limestone does look beautiful, but it's way too narrow and small. But I'm not surprised, considering this is New York City.
up
So
actually here.
privacy
We
for
even
the
have a
toilet
glass
if
rack
someone's using
in the
shower
champagne.
at the same time.
Yeah, that's really, really
Maybe
nice.
just jerks
Overall,
off
gorgeous
while
bathroom.
in the
Now,
shower.
as we exit right across, this is where we have the closet, and even the closets are nicely staged.
Yeah, again, staging is perfect.
Alrighty, now let's continue our tour. Back to the hallway. The second door opens up to the second bedroom suite. This bedroom
Okay.
is a little bit more spacious.
Wait,
We
are
have
there
the king
closets
size
in
bed
the
on this
rooms,
side.
or was that
I
it?
really like
The closets were out in the hallway. Well, at least this bedroom is a bit more nicer. But the lights look weird. Like, does anyone want this in their room?
No, these people have air cons, but it kind of makes me miss the thing.
Whatever.
these modern wall sconces on each side of the bed, beautiful modern chandelier above, and of course you still get the incredible views from this bedroom as well. Two things I would like to mention: we have automatic solar shades throughout the whole apartment, but bedrooms also gets a blackout on top of that. Another detail, the flooring in this apartment. So we
mean,
have
this is way better
4
than the
inches
last
wide
one,
American
but-
oak hardwood floors.
Yeah, I guess so.
Of soft flooring below that, sound insulation, and underneath that we have 12 inches of structural concrete. So sound is not transferring from one unit to another. It's a good peace of mind to have. As we go out, right here, this is where we have
Except
the
for the
built-in
lights.
closet.
Where the lights
Again,
are.
beautifully staged. And right on the other side, we have the full bathroom. Same limestone floors are also in this bathroom, and I really like how they clad the face of the tub and the surround with the same limestone as well. We have a nice soaker tub here, beautiful fixtures. And Mikey, let's pan up to the ceiling for a second. We have a polished nickel, a shower curtain rod, and this might be the fanciest curtain rod I've ever seen.
Yeah, that's
Does it really matter if the curtain rod is made out of nickel? Like, come on. Really? But I digress.
really nice, and they're also really, really heavy duty.
Everything, like the finish out in this apartment is simply amazing. And of course we have the floating vanity design, fabricated limestone vanity,
nickel
LED
doesn't
lighting,
rust.
medicine cabinet, you got it all. Now let's continue our tour. Right here we have a hallway that houses the laundry room and actually connects the primary bedroom suite to this hallway. We're going to talk more about that later. As we continue, this door actually opens up to one of the primary bedroom closets. We're going to talk about that later as well. And this door opens up to the third bedroom. This bedroom is currently staged as a seating area.
I'm looking at
We have
the
an
people
L-shaped
who
couch.
follow them. They kind of look like small people.
This bedroom's a bit cramped. I mean, and to think, all these cramped bedrooms and bathrooms and closets, I mean, all this for 47 million. Like I said before, you can get your own mansion, like, upstate. Like, for real. Like, what rich person would want this?
Bunker if I had that money.
Couch
Man,
here.
this one would
Modern
actually be
life-
really good. Like, you have to live with Chris Chan for a year and you get $1 million. But it's all recorded.
Wait, pre or post snip?
Well, there was no snip. There was the self-surgery.
Okay, how about pre or post Tom Girl?
Post, because that's scarier.
I would have to refuse because we all know Chris Chan doesn't really bathe a lot.
I'd try it out, but there's no guarantee I could make it.
Fixture above, and of course this room also gets incredible views, and we have the same solar shades and blackout.
Ugh, I mean, what an ugly lamp. I mean, let me show you for a minute, guys. Alley-oop. I mean, look right here. It just looks like a pile of rocks with a lampshade. See?
Yeah, I see it.
Sees. I may not be rich, but I have better taste than a good majority of rich people.
Curtain.
Yeah, I think I've bought
Also,
like 3
in this
lamps in
room.
my entire life.
Now,
and
as we go
they've all
back-
lasted.
Actually, Mikey, let's go
I
inside
see.
here.
Got the rock salt lamp, and that thing nice.
Jeez. Come on, YouTube, why are you freezing up? Dang it. Are both of you guys familiar with Ali Jamal? He's a part of Cozy TV. You know, one of Nick
Is it the
Flint.
Indian?
Yeah. Well, his family is Pakistani, I believe. And basically, yeah, the autist guy.
That's actually weird. His family out there.
Yeah, I just want to bring up that his family lives in a huge mansion. And well, I know it sounds weird, but would you want to be friends with Ali Jamal just so you can visit his mansion or not? Because then you'll be associated with Nick Fuentes. So is it worth it? I don't think so.
I don't know who Ali Jamal is, to be honest.
Oh. He's a part of Cozy TV. He hangs out with Nick Fuentes.
And I guess he was Ralph as well.
Yeah. He hangs out with Ralph too. As a matter of fact, Ralph, he was trying to bring his entourage and his family over to Ali Jamal's place, but it's obvious that his parents, who are rich doctors, they wouldn't tolerate Ethan Ralph. Can you imagine like this ugly fat redneck entering this posh rich Indian's house? Like, come on. Like, Ralph needs to know his place.
Man, I just want the new Kingpin to happen.
Me too.
Where is it, Ralph?
Me too. I hope it happens. We need another Ralph-mania.
I'm quite liking Ralph's new look. He looks like a really bad Joel.
Anyway, let's continue. Jeez. Jeez. Dang. Dang. YouTube's freezing up on me. Sit.
Oh, I know that feeling. Are you using Brave?
No, I'm using Google Chrome. I only use it for
Okay, I
streaming.
can't help.
Jeez. Alright, let's see. Let's see.
We have automatic solar shades throughout the whole apartment, but bedrooms also gets a blackout on top of that. Another detail, the flooring in this apartment. So we have 4 inches wide American oak hardwood floors, 2 layers of subflooring below that, sound insulation, and underneath that we have 12 inches of structural concrete. So
well, at least
sound
that's
is not
useful.
transferring from
Sound
one unit to another.
insulation.
It's a good peace of mind to have.
Oh, you need
As
it
we
in
go
an apartment.
Yeah.
Right here,
really.
this is where we have
Yeah,
the
get
built-in
some
closet.
sleeve and stuff.
Again, beautifully staged. And right on the other side, we have the full bathroom. Same limestone floors are also in this bathroom, and I really like how they clad the face of the tub and the surround with the same limestone as well. We have a nice soaker tub here, beautiful fixtures. And Mikey, let's pan up to the ceiling for a second.
Limestone.
We have a polished nickel, a shower curtain rod, and this might be the fanciest curtain rod I've ever seen.
Yeah, that's really nice. And they're also really,
Shaped couch here, modern light fixture above, and of course this room also gets incredible views, and we have this.
I gotta say, I like the mirror. I mean, it gives the room like a, how do I put this? Like an antiquated kind of feeling. I don't know. It kind of, well, this round mirror makes the apartment looks like it was built in the 1970s. But hey, that's just me. And here comes the weird lighting again.
Except the fancy
Same
chairs,
solar
tables.
shades and blackout curtains also in this room. Now, as we go back, actually, Mikey, let's go inside here. This is really cool. So this one
Wait,
has a walk-in
where was
closet,
the-
right?
Still,
Bother for the upper wall.
still life on the other side of the mirror. Whatever the hell that means.
Oh, I saw that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Instead of doing a closet, they kind of made it into this little office area, which looks very charming. We have a little wall shelf on this side, desk setup right here. And I mean the views, you can see all the way to Freedom Tower from here. It's amazing.
Freedom Tower. Like, whatever. All these buildings are ugly, really.
Now, lastly, of course, this bedroom comes with a full bathroom, which is right here. They have the same limestone floors also in this bathroom, just like the other
New
bathrooms.
York,
Floating vanity
World War I
design,
German
polished nickel
helmets
hardware, medicine cabinets.
100 years
This one
ago.
also gets a tub setup, and you have your beautiful fixtures.
Another
All
tiny
great
bathroom. Come on. Come
Now,
on.
Like I
Really?
mentioned, this opens up to the primary bedroom closet. I'm going to show that door to you guys in a bit. Let's take this hallway like I mentioned earlier. Here's another detail I would like to talk about. So,
Seriously, take a look at this ugly painting. Like, hold on a minute. Right here.
Oh,
See?
we just got to the bathroom.
Yeah.
some of these interior doors have these exposed hinge designs. I want to show that how that looks on the inside. Mikey, can you wrap around? So we have another beautifully staged closet here. As you guys can see, that's how they accomplish that look with these really unique hinge designs.
yeah. I know you love hinges in general, so I'm sure you freaked out when you saw these.
Just like I love hardware, but it gives that timeless look
Brick
and
thing?
it adds a little bit of character to the space.
Yes.
Also, nicely closed off. This is where we have the washer and dryer.
Oh,
A
cool.
little bit of storage. Now, let's continue our tour. We still have a lot to see. This door opens up to the other hallway, And just like we mentioned at the beginning of the video, that's where we have the entry gallery. These are the double doors that opens up to the primary suite. Also, as soon as you land, it's an easy convenience. This is where we have the powder room. And just like the other bathrooms,
powder
beautiful
room.
limestone floors. This carved vanity setup right here looks gorgeous. Even gets an incredible view.
We said
and a solar
do
shade.
lines on the
Yeah, you
floor.
get a little outline.
Okay. Considering this powder room doesn't have any curtains, can you imagine you're using the bathroom and I don't know, someone could be watching you from that tiny, crack in the window. Cease. I mean, seriously, these apartments and mansions usually have these big open windows where you can practically see what's inside. And I don't know why rich people love that. It's so, how do I put this, exhibitionistic. Like, really.
It would be cool to have like a giant tower in like the middle of like a forest or something.
I-
Always freaking do.
Maybe.
Yeah, it'd be like a
Shape
little
of the
wizard
exterior,
tower.
too. I like that.
Yeah.
Exactly. Now, let's go toward the primary bedroom suite, which starts right here. We have the bathroom on this side. Look at this linen-lined walnut door with the glass insert. And of course, it's staged beautifully as well. And
Okay.
check out that bedroom.
Dennis, before you move on, I think you missed something.
What did I miss?
You don't usually miss things. But not
Oh, I
only is
have
this
mirrors
lined with
on
linen, but on the inside is a mirror.
Oh, I did
Eh.
miss that. I certainly did miss that. That's a cool detail. I like it.
Yeah.
I certainly did miss that. I mean, there are so many things to talk about,
Yeah.
But this is where we have the primary bedroom. Very spacious bedroom that gets a ton of natural light. And I love how uncompromised this bedroom is.
It's pretty nice. But it could use some color. I mean, all the furniture is beige. And the floor is beige. Like, come on. And weird lighting, once again. Well, at least the plants decorate the place.
And what I mean by that is a lot of these high price point
beige was already a
apartments
mixed
can have
race.
smaller bedrooms. But in this case, we have this spacious primary bedroom suite. And the space feels very inviting and warm. And I think it has to do with the textured wallpapers, all these structural columns that we see in this space. And of course, we have the king size bed on this side. Same crown molding detail with the hidden AC
Do you think
diffusers.
somebody actually lives in
Beautiful
this,
light
or like they
fixture
just
above,
like
just
showed
like
off to people interested in getting an apartment?
I think it's either way. Like, maybe someone lives here, or maybe they're just showing it off. Or maybe it's just, I don't know, just used as decoration. I don't know.
We mentioned earlier, we have solar shades, blackouts, also throughout this bedroom as well. Another
Ah,
detail that
jeez.
makes this bedroom so special, well, it's the views.
Ah, jeez. The video's lagging up again. You still with me, guys?
Yeah, we're still here.
Okay, cool,
Yep.
cool. Oh, jeez. I'm gonna go check the stream a bit. I just hope this video stops lagging. It's pretty
On
frozen.
this side, we have the south exposure all the way to the Freedom Tower, which is amazing. Right in front of the bed, we can see the west exposure, New Jersey, Hudson River, and lastly, the most special view that this apartment gets, Central Park, right on this side. Overall, amazing bedroom suite that really justifies the price point of this apartment. Now let's continue. This door opens up to the primary bathroom suite. On the left, we have a water closet with a bidet.
Whoa. So the bathroom's tiny once again. I'm not really surprised, but there's way too much open space. I mean, I don't know. I feel like you should hang something over here. And have either of you guys ever used a bidet before?
No.
Yes, I own one, actually.
Oh, do you like it?
I like it sometimes.
Personally, I don't see what's the point of a bidet. I mean, any normal person can clean out their own ass, right?
You'd hope.
Oh, jeez.
Well, I
as we
don't
take
see the
this
point of having a
opening, this is-
dishwasher.
Yeah, but well, at least with a dishwasher, you can clean your dishes without, taking
Wasting
taking it
time,
out of
yeah.
taking out of your
Yeah,
time.
it's a
Yeah,
convenience thing.
yeah. Jeez.
where we have the primary bathroom suite. This bathroom is stunning. There are so many details.
Okay, this is actually pretty nice, somewhat.
Hell, that's
what-
one way to killing yourself from electrical death.
Yeah, and plus, these edges, they look a bit too sharp. And this whole sink connected to the bathroom, it looks a bit too jagged. And what the heck is this? This spiral marble sculpture? Ah, whatever.
It's like a
Details I
brown
would like to
slip and
cover
slide.
here. I guess we start with the walk-in shower. We have a Saint Laurent
Yeah.
dark marble here that continues the length of this wall. That
I gotta say, I love the marble.
looks stunning. Same
Like the
limestone
floor
floors that are
of
also
that
here, but
shower.
as big slabs this time. We have a little bit of a bench design here, and I love how they kind of put this glass insert right here so you can see the other vanity on the other side. This wall, this is travertine. And I love all the intricacies and the depth of the travertine they used.
No privacy when
Same
someone
polished
enters
nickel
the
hardware is
bathroom.
also
Exactly.
here. We have the body sprays.
Like, really, why does this need to have a glass entrance? Like, really? I mean, you can just put a shower curtain here and you can have your privacy. Rich people are such exhibitionists. Like, really.
Steam shower.
And none of
Let's
the
not
windows
forget
have
our
any
favorite,
curtains.
Right above us. Recessed
Oh.
rain heads.
Serious rainhead.
Serious
Didn't
one,
it
right?
show something that like folds down earlier?
What did you say?
Oh, I said, didn't it show something folding down from the windows earlier? Maybe
Ye-
that's it.
Yeah. But that was in, like, another bedroom, I presume. But I digress.
Gorgeous walk-in shower. As we continue right here, this is where we have the first vanity setup. I'm gonna take my time on this one. This one is really unique. First off, it kind of has a floating vanity look, but it's actually not. But I like the recessed lighting on the bottom. And I really like how they clad the front of the
Lights underneath the freaking foot area.
What's the point of having a light near the foot area? Really, great observation, Smacklord. And furthermore, what's the point of having a mirror in a shower? It's just gonna be steamy when you're using
Yeah,
it.
it's true.
drawers with the same limestone as well. It really blends in the design. Right here we have this opening where they actually tucked in the plug as well. And they used the same limestone to fabricate this countertop, and they kind of carved in the sink section right here all the way to your place for you to put your soap. Isn't that amazing?
Yeah, it's really, really cool.
This is one of the most unique vanity setups we've ever seen on this channel. Now, the second unique detail is this vanity mirror.
Man, that sink looked like it
So
was
it's,
built to
again,
play with
polished
tech
nickel.
decks.
You have a medicine cabinet on the inside with a plug, right?
Well, I gotta admit, that's pretty
And we
cool.
have the LED lighting around it. They call
I
them
mean-
lollipop
Again,
mirrors.
guys.
And check this
Sorry,
out.
I'll see
In
you
case
again
you're
if I
not
try.
satisfied with the height,
Hey, see you, Smacklord?
Cheers, Anthony.
Okay, bye, Smacklord. Thank you for joining my stream.
You're welcome.
Yeah, have a nice day, dude.
You too. Cheers.
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 Bye. Whoa. Well, it's just you and me, Audentum. And we're almost
Alright.
done.
Hey, sounds good.
Oh, jeez.
you can raise it or you can simply lower it. Talking about attention to detail. Isn't that amazing?
Everything thought out.
Everything is so well thought out.
That's
Now, as
kind of
we
cool,
go
I
And
guess.
continue our tour. This is
The
where
mirror
we
raises
have
up and down?
porcelain glazed
Yeah, the
cast
mirror.
iron tub. It's certainly a good sized tub. We have the same polished nickel fixtures also here.
It's a
And
little
they
bizarre,
carried
but
out
yeah,
that
it's kind of
travertine.
cool.
Yeah, I guess so. Maybe it's just me, but that bathtub looks pretty small. Pretty small.
It does, actually.
Yeah,
Yeah, I
very.
mean, this guy doesn't look very big either.
Yeah, I can tell he's a manlet. And why does this bathtub have two faucets? Very weird. No,
I
wait.
bet it's like I bet it's something fancy like one's hot water and one's cold water.
Really? And this is supposed to be the switch? Like, why can't it be near both of them? Cease. Oh, whatever. Come on, YouTube. Don't freeze on me.
And while that's loading, I got a quick question. Do you use OBS or Streamlabs?
OBS.
Okay.
Walking wall.
Yeah.
And on the other side, we have the walk-in shower all the way here. And overall, it looks stunning. And all the surroundings also
sick.
clad with the limestone. Also, just because we're in the primary bathroom, that doesn't mean we
Something
can't.
wrong?
Nothing. No. YouTube just froze for a bit. I used to use Streamlabs, but then I realized it totally sucked, especially when I got my new computer. And now that I'm using OBS, it's been a godsend. Really.
Okay.
Yeah. Cool. Damn it, YouTube. Come on.
And get amazing views. We have the south exposure here, and again, from your bathroom, you can see all the way to the Freedom Tower.
And you can see more
Now
ugly
let's continue.
buildings.
We have the
Yay.
secondary vanity setup on
you
this side, pretty much the same finishes, recessed in handles right here, and obviously you can raise this mirror setup also as well. And just like I mentioned, they carried out this Saint Laurent marble all the way to this wall. Now, we have a pocket door right here that seals off this section, and this door opens up to the first closet. We have the built-ins, tracks, hanger space, all that on this side. And Mikey,
Okay, a pretty nice closet space, you know. Now, this apartment has a few nice things, but it's very few.
Yeah, it definitely seems more
Let's
livable
get a
than the
close-up of this side.
off-grid whatever that thing was.
Yeah, the invisible house in the
Yeah,
desert.
but still not ideal.
Yeah,
Especially with its price tag.
yeah, exactly.
so we have the built-in closet also here, some extra storage. I want to get a close-up of this. Who would think of a detail like this?
I am sure you love that.
That's cool, but where are you gonna plug up in here? Like, really? I don't know. I can just see this as a way to charge up your phone in a small area.
Yeah, I'm trying to think now too.
And look at this weird marble statue. Like, wait a minute. Like, seriously, right next to it.
Oh, I'm afraid your head is. Oh, okay, now I can see it. Yeah, I mean,
Oh boy.
like you can't even really hang anything off of it.
Exactly. But let's continue.
The moment you saw it.
I love it. I love details like this. So this is the first closet. By the way, this door opens up to the main hallway for the primary bedroom. As we continue, this is where we have the secondary closet, dressing area. This is lightly staged, but obviously you have the space to, dress the space however you like, whatever you want to do with it. But most importantly, even the closet gets phenomenal views. Overall, beautiful primary bedroom suite. I mean, the bathroom finishes, size of the room, you got it all. Now, like I mentioned earlier, we're back at the hallway where we toured all the bedrooms.
Hold on, wait a minute.
But most importantly,
minute.
even the closet gets phenomenal views. Overall, beautiful primary bedroom suite. I mean, the bathroom finishes, size of the room.
Ugh, what is with this chicken scratch wall?
Yeah, right. It literally looks like somebody took like one of those, metallic Sharpies and went to town.
Exactly. And there's these bizarre paintings. No, bizarre
Of eyes.
of the eyes. Yeah, really. Like, what the hell?
You,
It's like borderline Pizzagate weird art. You know what I mean, dude?
yeah, I wouldn't want to go into a room, even if they're not like eyes, just a bunch of them staring at you.
Yeah, I mean, weird artwork like this, it really has heavy implications on the rich, you know?
Yeah.
You got it all. Now, like I mentioned earlier, we're back at the hallway where we toured all the bedrooms. My overall thoughts: the space is amazing. I love how spacious each one of the bedrooms are. We have this stunning kitchen right here, and of course the wow moment of this apartment is this incredible living and dining area focused towards the incredible views of Central Park and the whole city. Overall, this is a phenomenal apartment, but just as impressive as the interiors.
Okay, since we're at the video's end, all in all, I would give this place like a, I don't know, a 6 out of 10. I mean, I like how some of the rooms are spacious, and a couple of them are pretty nice, but the lighting's a bit weird, and the artwork is weird and downright ugly, and there's no sense of privacy for the bathrooms. I mean, they're either cramped, or when it's spacious, there's no curtains for the windows. I don't care how tall this apartment is. I don't want people to see me when I'm indecent. Like, come on. And furthermore, let's see. The price tag is way too high. I can buy a mansion with like $47 million. Okay, what's your score, Ardentum?
Well, if I got rid of all the furniture and replaced it with my own, I'd give it a 7 out of 10. Because I'm not gonna lie, this place is a lot bigger than my last place. But the price absolutely kills it.
Exactly. And
I mean, 40. And this is an apartment, right? Not like a condo, so
yeah,
you gotta pay anyways.
exactly. Okay. As for moving on, I might as well show you guys something different. Let's see. Ooh, a luxury cruise, or New York to Los Angeles Amtrak sleeper train. Let's see. I want to watch the train ride.
Okay.
I gotta admit, I always wanted to go on a cross-country train ride, but I heard they're pretty expensive.
I've been on subways before, but never like a big train ride.
I see. But I'm kind of glad these cross-country train rides are expensive. If they were, how'd I put this, affordable to the public, it would be way less degenerate and it would be degenerate and dysgenic as a New York City subway.
Oh, dude, imagine a countrywide New York City subway.
Oh, geez, that'd be horrible.
That'd be the best reality TV show ever.
Yes, but unfortunately, I imagine people will get injured and mugged and stabbed.
True. The entire like railway in between like New York and Los Angeles would be chaos.
Yeah, and there'd be so many rats crawling on the train tracks.
Well, I guess the train would deal with them actually.
Yeah, but those rats know how to dodge the train.
Today, I'm riding this sleeper train for 62 hours across America, from New York all the way to LA. I'll show you exactly what it's like to live.
I like the train ride, but is going to one shithole city to another shithole city really worth it? I guess so.
Well, I don't ever want to go to Los Angeles.
Me
I think that would be
neither.
a bad decision.
Exactly. I'll never visit California. Anime Expo isn't worth it.
Yeah, and E3 is gone now too.
Yeah, I don't know. I kind of have mixed feelings. Like, I like seeing the cringy shows to laugh at, and, well, how do I put this? It's kind of like one less place for gamers to meet up. I know it'll be a place for gaming journalists to congregate and spread more lies, but still, a part of me kind of misses E3.
Me too.
Yeah, I kind of wish they would come back, but much more better, and much more catering to gamers.
Yeah, it was definitely something magical every year. I'll say that.
Yeah, really.
On board, from my bedroom to what food you get to taking a shower. There's even a
Ooh,
sightseeing
cake.
lounge to enjoy the many states we'll cross, from cities to mountains to deserts, all whilst following the route of the iconic Super Chief. And I'm bringing my dad along for the adventure. Let's pick up my story at the beginning of this mammoth journey in New York City. Well, hello there and welcome back to the channel. Let's go check in, get my ticket sorted, go and get on board this incredible adventure all the way to California. Amtrak's long-haul services depart from the newly completed Moynihan train hall, opened in 2021. Firstly, we'll need to collect our tickets, which can be done promptly at one of the automated machines. This ticket will grant access to Amtrak's Metropolitan Lounge, accessible only to those in first class or sleeping car accommodation. Given it's pretty much brand new, it's an impressive space, with ample seating and a variety of complimentary drinks and snacks. In what seems like no time at all, our train is ready for boarding.
Oh, I was just talking to myself. I want to see the price of the ticket.
Let's go check in, get my ticket sorted, go and get on board this incredible adventure all the way to California. Amtrak's long-haul services depart from the newly completed Moynihan train hall, opened in 2021.
Whoa.
Firstly, we'll need to collect our tickets, which can be done promptly at one of the automated machines. This ticket will...
Let's see. I don't see a price here. I was just curious how expensive this trip would be, that's all.
Grant access to Amtrak's Metropolitan Lounge,
Okay, cool, dude.
accessible only to those in first class or sleeping car.
Wait, you said 201 bucks?
Oh, wait. Okay, no, that was just in Google search. It says average is 510.
Damn. But, sit.
I mean, I've had flights more than that, so not terrible.
Well, that price is a bit too steep. But maybe someday...
Oh, it definitely is.
Yeah, maybe someday I'll be able to ride the Amtrak train cross country.
Dude, maybe someday IP2 could rent out one of those trains.
Oh, geez, they'd be kicked out.
Dude, that would be a disaster. But it would be like the best one ever.
Yes, but I would feel sorry for all the workers. They'll have to deal with them.
Oh, yeah. They have to have themselves quarantined into one, like, train cart.
Anyway, let's move on.
Our accommodation. Given it's pretty much brand new, it's an impressive space, with ample seating and a variety of complimentary drinks and snacks. In what seems like no time at all, our train is ready for boarding, down in the basement. Let's go and get on board. With our journey requiring a change in Chicago, the first leg of this trip will be on the Lakeshore Limited service, which has operated this route since the early 1970s. The service continues to run daily between Chicago and New York, with a section splitting in Albany, bound for Boston. Right, let's do this. For the first segment, we'll be in a roomette, though tomorrow we'll be changing to the much larger ensuite bedroom. Oh, well, welcome to my roomette. It's a little different to what I expected. I haven't tried this sort of roomette before. There's a couple of quite strange features that I've got to show you in just a second. I think we've got for about 5 or 10 minutes before we depart from New York. I'll catch you when we're on our way.
A few minutes later.
Bang on time, we set off, and so begins our 62-hour journey across America. I don't think it's quite sunk in the magnitude of this journey. This evening we'll continue all the way up to the Canadian border, and overnight we'll travel along the Great Lakes, finally arriving in Chicago tomorrow morning, ready to catch our connection.
Ah, that is so cool.
Right, so we're well on our way now. Before I show you around this really cool roomette, there's actually a special guest that you may have seen in the background of the shot so far. Of course, look who it is. Hello, Dad. Welcome back to the channel.
Oh, that's nice. Bringing your family along to travel. Oh, that's really nice.
It's good to be back.
Yeah, how are you?
Yeah, good, thank you.
What are you thinking to Amtrak for your first experience?
Very exciting.
It's cool, isn't it?
Yeah.
Well, we've got a long way to go, haven't we?
Yeah, maybe I won't be as excited by the time we get there.
We shall see. As we run in parallel to the Hudson River northbound, let's take a look around tonight's living quarters. There are a total of 12 roomettes in our carriage, with only...
What was that?
Oh, I said I'll have to see that in a second.
Oh, okay.
Look who it is.
Hi
Hello,
there.
Dad. Welcome back to the channel.
Good to be back.
Yeah, how are you?
Yeah, good, thank you.
What are you thinking to Amtrak for your first
It's
experience?
very exciting.
It's
Oh,
cool,
yeah,
isn't
I see
it?
it.
Well, we've got a long way to go, haven't we?
Yeah, maybe I won't be
Don't
as
worry,
excited
you'll see
by
the
time we get there.
We shall see.
There it is. Oh, and there's also the Brooklyn Bridge, which is also walkable. And in case you can't tell by now, I'm a New Yorker. I lived here my whole life. And I like to leave this place.
Like in the city, or like outside the city?
In the city. I want to leave this city, for real.
Any ideas?
Wait, you mean move out where?
Yeah. I was gonna say something. You'd never have to worry about snow if you went to Florida or something like that.
Yeah, Florida is way too crazy, way too many weirdos.
True.
And so, if I had to guess, I would probably move upstate or maybe South Dakota or Wyoming. I'm tired of I'm tired of the big cities.
Yeah, I get that. I just moved out of one myself. Not New York levels, but...
Yeah, I see what you mean. Sometimes I wish I grew up in a small suburban town, but there's no point in regretting the past. Anyway, let's continue.
As we run in parallel to the Hudson River northbound, let's take a look around tonight's living quarters. There are a total of 12 roomettes in our carriage, with only a third occupied. The roomettes are a small yet smart space, designed for two with an upper bunk which lowers from above when it's time to sleep. And no, Dad and I won't be sharing on this leg, but we will from tomorrow. Other features include individually adjustable climate control, a power outlet, adjustable tray table with, wait for it, a checkers board. Shame there's...
Well, that's pretty nice. Granted, those small roomettes are, well, very cramped. If I had the money, I would get a larger room.
Yeah,
no playing pieces
a lot nicer than
provided.
a plane, I'd say that though.
Yeah. Oh, speaking of which, recently, I think it was Spirit Airlines, they came out with this new jet where the seats were, well, the seats were pretty much on top of each other. The funny thing is, okay, the seats are separated in two rows, above and under. If you sit in the above row, you won't have that much leg space. But if you sit in the bottom row, you're gonna have to deal with another passenger's butt in your face, and you would also have no leg space either.
Oh, usually the planes that I'm on have like two seats on one side, two on the other. Once I think I've been on like the 3-row planes.
Yeah.
But never like a double decker.
Yikes.
Wasn't Spirit Airlines the one with the big controversy years ago?
I don't know. In any case, okay, if other planes start mimicking that seat arrangement, I'm gonna have to travel by car. Fuck the airlines.
Yeah, legit.
Yeah.
I was on a 14-hour flight once, never again.
Yikes. Have you ever had to sit next to a fat person?
Very likely, but not to the degree that I would be able to like think of it off the top of my head.
Yeah.
Never someone like Amberlynn Reed levels.
Yikes. Maybe I should talk to a few investors and try to design an airline strictly for fat people. I'll just label it under Body Positivity Airlines, and that way other people won't have to suffer. By having a fat person exclusive airline, other people will be able to stretch their legs, and they won't have to end up being cramped, right?
I think the cheaper option was just for them to buy a second seat and a seatbelt extender.
Yeah, that's true. But then they're gonna sue the airlines and claim fat phobia or something. Oh, and on another note, I don't think newborns or young kids should be on airplanes. I don't think they can handle the turbulence. Maybe that's why they start throwing tantrums on...
I've heard a few tantrums on airplanes.
Yeah, jeez. The subway's no better, except much worse.
Now perhaps the more unique part of this roomette are the toilet facilities.
Oh,
Yep,
cool.
it's not just a sink in here. I'm really not overly convinced given it's right next to your bed, but hey ho. There's thankfully a separate restroom at the end of the carriage, though unfortunately only one shower, which isn't working, so we'll have to work out a plan B for that later.
Oh, cool. Nice
I
lake
make
house.
it dinner time, and it's not far to go either, located just the next car along. You can choose to
yeah,
dine
I can
any
see
time
that.
from 5:30 until 7, but given how quiet the train is today, it feels pretty much deserted. Amtrak call this service flexible dining, and that's because this isn't full silver service, which we'll get on our next train, rather a watered down version.
Okay.
As we wait for our meal, Dad goes for a red wine, whilst I go for the obligatory DC. I've got the pasta and meatballs, whilst Dad has gone for the salmon and shrimp.
Well, those meals look okay, I guess. Pretty small.
Both are served with a warm bread roll. I wouldn't say this is presented
Yeah,
in
they
the
are
best
pretty
of ways, though this is
small,
tie over from Amtrak's COVID cuts. I will
Yeah,
say
there's
it
like
actually
2 pieces of
tasted great,
broccoli in
so
that
apparently
meal.
Yeah. But the vlogger just mentioned that the train line had to deal with COVID cuts.
appearances in this case may be a little deceptive.
That would make
For
sense.
dessert, Dad went for a butter cake, whereas I choose the chocolate brownie.
Yeah, okay.
We're just rolling into our first smoke stop, and it's a prolonged one. Welcome to Albany Rensselaer Station, Amtrak's 9th busiest in the network.
Wow, that neighborhood looks really nice. Jeez, I've never been to Albany before.
That's in New York City, isn't it?
Yeah, Albany is the capital of New York State. Okay.
Well, we have made it to Albany. Definitely gonna have to get this on. It is pretty cold.
Built originally in 1968, the station plays host to the famous cross-border Maple Leaf train, which runs from New York to Canada. The current station was
Ooh.
completed in 2002 and offers a great place to stretch the legs.
Anyway, we're gonna go and check out the very front of the train. We haven't seen it yet.
Here we go then, 2 Amtrak P42 locomotives with a combined 8,500 horsepower. This should be more than enough to get us through the snow to Chicago. I make it bedtime. Now, your cabin attendant will do this for you upon request, but I've got to be honest, I want to try it myself. My bedding is all stored in the top bunk, which consists of a pillow, a mattress with fresh bed linen, an Amtrak soft fleece blanket. I mean, it's not perfect, but looks inviting enough, especially after my earlier 8-hour flight from Europe. Let's boot the Tims off then and stow these under my bed. It's worth noting that your roomette does lock, but only from the inside. After using my in-room washroom facilities, let's hop into bed. I'll catch you all in the morning.
Oh, that's cool. It's got a fold-out
The
sink.
next day.
Yeah.
Good morning from Ohio, actually a new state for me. I make it breakfast time. Let's mosey on back to the dining car for some scran. There are 3 options to choose from, and I'll kick off with the pancakes served with table syrup. I'll be honest, it wasn't great. Dad went for the more sensible option, a
Jeez, they could at least put some butter on those pancakes.
3-egg omelette, which he said was pretty tasty. That elevated dining service on the next train though can't come soon enough.
A little bit apprehensive about how cold it's going to be. It's minus 20 degrees Celsius. I'll put the conversion to Fahrenheit. For example, where I'm from, it would probably get no colder than about -2 in the winter.
Man, thanks for having me on, Moonlight, but I gotta head out now.
Okay, dude. Thank you for joining my stream.
No, thank you for having me.
You're
See you
welcome.
on Sunday.
Yeah, see you, dude. Yeah, it's getting pretty late. Well, chat, it's just you and me. But let's continue. This video is pretty awesome. And I would like to travel on this, well, cross-country train.
Also, we appear to have made up some time overnight. In fact, we should arrive early into Chicago. With that, we spy our first sight of the Great Lake, Michigan, and with it, our entrance into the state of Illinois.
Well, chat, before I continue, I need to check the stream again. You know how it is at Moonlight Artists. Just a normal tradition. Oh boy. Restream looks okay. Twitch looks okay. YouTube looks okay. Ah, jeez. I might as well watch this video to the end, right guys? What? Well,
welcome.
Whenever you see graffiti, you know you're in a city. City.
To Chicago Union Station, where we'll have a short layover between trains.
And this is where you'll get shot 10 times. Just a Chicago tradition.
Built originally in 1925, Chicago Union Station is stunning, taking up an entire city block. Home to Amtrak's long-distance services and a variety of commuter trains. It's actually the 4th busiest in the US.
Well, welcome to Chicago. Dad, are you enjoying yourself so far?
Oh, it kind of reminds me of Grand Central Station. Oh well.
I am, but I'm cold.
It is really, really cold. So we had an idea, we had a brainwave. We're going to book a hotel just for like a few hours so we can have a shower, because there was no shower on board just now. And I think we kind of need a shower.
Some of us do anyway.
Yeah, this is true. I don't think it's quite dawned on us yet, has it? You're about a quarter of the way there.
Oh dear.
Right, let's go find the hotel.
The hotel I found is around a 10-minute drive away, perfect for our 4-hour layover. So what does one do? Priorities, of course. Work off that brownie, consume my body weight in Chicago deep pan pizza, and a shower. Tell me a better 4-hour combo.
Oh cool.
Well, it's about time we head back over to Union Station. Now, we've been prudent to allow time to spare here. And no, we don't need to get our tickets, as of course the same one will take us all the way to LA. Right, let's try out Amtrak's Metropolitan Lounge. Recently refurbished, it's a pleasant space to wait for your train.
Cool,
it's
pretty
fascinating
cool.
to observe the other departures.
I'm not so sure about visiting Chicago. After all, I don't want to get shot. And I don't want to get mugged. It's no different than New York City.
From here, from the Empire Builder to the iconic California Zephyr, which I took this time
nice
last
posters.
year. It's not all too long before we're called to board. A side door spits you out right next to the platform promenade. We're departing from track 22. And there we go, the Southwest Chief, our home for the next 42 hours or so. Originally called the Super Chief with its first service in 1937, the Southwest Chief is one of the great Amtrak scenic trains, with a total of 31 stops across nearly 2,500 miles. We all wait patiently in the freezing cold in preparation for boarding. Finally, it's time to get on and thaw out. Let's head upstairs on the Superliner 2 to our room for the next few days.
Well, welcome on board our room, and I say our because Dad is sharing with me on this leg of the journey. How do you feel about that, Dad?
Looking forward to it, I think.
Well, given that we've got a little bit more room than the...
Ah, jeez. You know, if I had the money, I wouldn't mind doing a video traveling on a cross-country train. That'd be so cool. But who knows what the future holds, right guys?
Previous leg, hopefully it'll be manageable. But I think it's fair to say it's going to be an interesting trip, but this is what the adventure is about.
We depart on time at 2:50, and so far we've not experienced any kind of delay. Touch wood, let's hope it stays that way. So the route. Over the next 42 hours, we'll be heading southwest through the flats of the Midwest before reaching Colorado tomorrow morning. Time permitting, there should be extended stops in New Mexico before our last push to California in a couple of days.
Ooh, so they're gonna go to Albuquerque, New Mexico. Okay.
Well, given that we're
Wow,
now
nice
well
view.
and truly on our way, I think it's time to have a look around in detail
Sweet.
the room that we're staying in.
And just before we take a look around our room, it's time for a quick word from today's video sponsor,
That's such a
PayPal
nice
Honey.
town.
Honey is
Oh my
America's
gosh.
#1 shopping
Damn.
tool, and in just a couple of clicks, it can be your online savings sidekick. Honey automatically searches for discount codes and applies them for you, saving you hours of searching. Now, as you'll have seen, I'm trying to focus more on fitness this year, which of course means some new running shoes, and by applying Honey's discount, I'm able to save in seconds. It works for things you're already buying, on lots of sites you're already shopping on, from hotel bookings to takeouts to video games to name a few. It's fun to use, unexpectedly finding savings. It's certainly a thrilling surprise. I mean, who doesn't love saving money where you can? Get Honey by adding it to your browser for free. Oh yeah, it's free.
I don't really trust how do I put this? These web browsing shopping aids. Ah, jeez. What's up with my words? I don't know. I'm not really interested in Honey. And on another note, I don't really trust Temu either. Remember, folks, don't trust Chinese imports.
Free at joinhoney.com/trektrendy, and by doing so you'll be helping to support my channel, which of course means I can continue to take you along on many more exciting adventures around the world. Thanks again Honey for sponsoring today's video. The upper level hosts 5 bedrooms and 10 roomettes, arguably offering the best views outside, being at a higher vantage point. It's around double the size of our previous roomettes, with space for 3 adults to lounge during the day and 2 to sleep at night.
Still looks pretty cramped, but it has a little bit more space, I presume.
You can even get room service and eat at your in-room table, which neatly slides out to reveal yet another checkers board. I really need to pack the pieces next time. Usefully, this is an ensuite room, but the sink is located in the main space. It's certainly seen better days, but it will do the job for our journey. We'll take a proper look at the ensuite shower and toilet in just a minute. There are a couple of power outlets dotted about, along with the all-important AC controls. There's additionally a small closet space for jackets and coats, a must join this cold snap. As the beautiful snowy landscape of Illinois drifts past the window, let's crack open a DC with Dad, kick back and enjoy the show, or shall I say snow. Oh, goodness, I'll see myself out. As darkness falls, we'll cross over the Mississippi River into
what a nice
Iowa.
farm.
Due to the darkness outside and by the magic of editing, here's what the crossing looks like by day.
Oh, cool. Awesome bridge and awesome lake. I would like to
So we've
visit
now
Iowa.
entered Iowa, and with it is our first smoke stop at Fort Madison. Best wrap up warm, it's a brisk one outside this evening.
Well, welcome to Iowa, specifically to Fort Madison. It's my first time actually setting foot here in Iowa. I did come through here on the California Zephyr last year, but never got the chance to actually get off and have a walk around. So we're here for a few minutes, stretch the legs before we have to get on board again, and I think it's dinner time in a minute as well.
Well, we don't need to say that one twice. Let's stow my coat back in my room and head straight to dinner. The dining car is located just 1 carriage along, just past the roomettes. It's a stark contrast to our dining facilities we've enjoyed so far, with white linen tablecloths and silverware provided. This is also communal dining, so we'll be joined by another passenger in just a minute. The menu has changed somewhat since I last took Amtrak. There are unfortunately no more tamales, however there is still the famous Amtrak steak. We get chatting to our new
steak.
friend Jeff from Minnesota over our appetizers of baked brie and raspberry empanadas. It's delicious, so we're off
Really?
to a good start.
Really? Seriously? That just blueberry and an empanada? Really? Okay. I'm not expecting like 5-star high class dining food, but come on. Can you make the food a bit extravagant? Come on.
For our entree, I opt for the signature flat iron steak
that looks
cooked
tasty.
medium. Very tasty indeed. And for review purposes, of course, I
Cheesecake. I want my cheesecake.
must check out the white chocolate cheesecake. This is absolutely divine, though still half frozen, but it's certainly not stopping me. With both of us now rather full, let's head back to our room, which has been made up for sleep. Compared to last night's roomette, I think Dad is quite happy to enjoy the near double bottom bunk, certainly the better of the two options. As with the roomettes, the bedroom locks from the inside only, with a privacy blackout curtain to aid an undisturbed sleep. It's time again to boot the Tims off and head up to the top bunk. I've actually not slept on the top bunk before on Amtrak, so here's a first. Goodness me, the elegance.
Yikes. I never had to use a bunk bed before, so if I were to travel by Amtrak train, it'd be pretty difficult for me to get used to this, let alone those small roomlets.
Well, welcome to the top bunk, my sleeping quarters for tonight. I'd have to say, it's certainly quite cosy, but anyway, I'm going to get some rest now. Dad's already gone to sleep, so I better keep it down.
Damn, chat, we're almost reaching 3 hours, but I want to see this trip to the end. Should I do one more video? Who
Catch
knows?
you in the morning. Well, good morning from yet another state. Welcome to Colorado.
Ooh, this Colorado town? It kind of reminds me of South Park. Dang. I kind of want to visit Colorado, but not Denver. I imagine that's where all the potheads lurk at.
We've actually gone through both Missouri and Kansas during the night, which is a shame as I've not had a chance to visit either before. Right, let's head down off my perch and head for a shower.
Dude, we don't need to see this.
Welcome to our small ensuite. Not sure if you've showered on a train before, but as far as they go, this is definitely one of the better ones. Powerful,
okay,
warm,
we can
just
see his
the job.
cramps.
Dad has managed to utilise the small sink for a shave, quite the challenge on a rocky train. Okay, I make it time for brekkie. Let's get those Tims back on and head to the dining car. I'm happy to say that breakfast is a far smarter affair than the flexible dining of yesterday's Lakeshore Limited, with the menu offering several freshly made options for us to choose from. I'll start off with a filter coffee. Yeah, I'm still battling that jet lag. Dad goes for the breakfast quesadilla, whilst I entertain my sweet tooth some more with the Amtrak signature French toast.
Yummy.
It's delicious, but possibly a little too sweet for first thing. We're just about to pull into our first smoke stop of the day, so let's grab my coat and head downstairs for some very fresh morning air. Welcome to La Junta, Colorado, a major stopping point on the famous Santa Fe Railway and the aforementioned Super Chief.
Train Travel USA, America's best buy in transportation. The ultimate in comfort and luxury. The last word in modern, just how comfortable can train travel be?
It was the primary mode of transport for the Hollywood elite from the 1930s through 1950s. Funnily enough, and relative to my previous travel, it was actually part of the connection to the transatlantic ocean liners bound for Europe. La Junta would have been a transit point to catch trains bound for Pueblo and Denver. Anyway, these days it's somewhat less glamorous, but still provides the iconic connection across the US, even in sub-zero temperatures.
Well, a very cold good morning from Colorado. We've arrived in La Junta. It is freezing.
Okay, you can really trust an Englishman to constantly talk about the weather. We can't help it, it's just in our DNA. With that though, I think it's time to hop back on board.
I can handle cold weather, and I wouldn't mind visiting La Junta, Colorado. I wouldn't visit Denver. As a matter of fact, the Denver airport is, how do I put this? It's a hotbed of conspiracy theories, especially with all the weird artwork surrounding it.
Into the warmth. With luck, the further west we travel, it should start to warm up. Also, as we're now in Colorado, we're in mountain time, so our clocks go back an hour. I make it time for a mid-morning caffeine hit. Amtrak provide coffee throughout the day to sleeper car passengers in the centre of the carriage, and our lovely cabin attendant Mary Lou constantly keeps this freshly topped up. Thank you, Mary Lou. With our newfound caffeine treat, let's head down the train to the sightseeing car. This has got to be my favourite part of the train, to kick back and watch the world go by. Accessible to both coach and sleeper passengers, it's also a great place to make new friends. First and foremost, we're here to experience the famous Raton Pass. This is the highest part of the route at 7,834 feet in elevation. It's remarkable to me that we can relax drinking a coffee in this comfortable train car, all whilst looking outside on the harsh environment of the pass. It's unfathomable to me how treacherous this route would have been to the early pioneers and settlers on horseback. Right, I'm a bit peckish, and what does one do for snacks on Amtrak? Well, there's a cafe of course. Just downstairs in the sightseeing car, you'll find a fully stocked cafe, complete with a selection of crisps, or well, chips, chocolate, sandwiches and drinks. You see, the thing is, coach passengers don't get access to the dining car, so if you're taking this long haul, you'll need to either bring your own food or rely on this. Just like that, we roll into the city of Raton.
Ooh, New Mexico.
New Mexico.
Oh, hey Smack Lord, welcome back. Woo. Nice to see you again, dude.
Yeah, thank you. I had to help my dad for a bit.
Oh, okay. Basically, I'm watching a train video. Basically, the vlogger traveled from New York City all the way to Las Vegas, and right now they're showing a Raton, New Mexico. I really want to take a cross-country trip, but the prices are really steep. What about you, Smack Lord?
I think there is one of those like trains, like history trains, in my town.
I see. Oh boy. Well, I hope that one day I'll be able to travel cross country. I'll even do a video on it in the future. I promise.
Cross country.
Yeah, really. I mean.
Traveling. Yeah. That's good. Yeah.
Yeah, I promise you, Moonies. When I become financially stable, I will do a travel vlog, riding one of these trains.
Raton was founded at the site of Willow Springs,
like
and in
showing your face.
Well, I wouldn't face dox myself, but I was show you Moonies a good time, you know, especially the nice view.
1879, the Atchison, Topeka and Santa Fe Railway.
I can't really do cross traveling and trains because like majority of the cities are like right next to the beaches in Australia, the coastal areas.
Oh, I see. So would those trains be too crowded and too rowdy?
Oh no, I meant like majority of the country's like population are like on the coastal areas.
Yeah, it makes sense since there's a lot of deserts when you're in the area that you live in, right?
Well, Australia in general, then yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
Railway bought a local toll road and established a busy railway line. From there, it developed quickly as a railroad.
Hey, Smack Lord, do you like living in Australia, or don't you want to live somewhere, you know, that's not full of deserts and wild animals and abos? Like, maybe you should come to America.
Now you speak of America, actually, I think my great auntie, after World War II, moved to America, so I would like to travel America one day just to see any relatives.
All right.
Well, not relatives, but like distant relatives.
Well, good luck with that. And take my advice. Don't visit the big cities like New York City or the entirety of California. Don't visit Chicago or Missouri. How'd I put this? Stick to areas where it's mostly a white majority. That includes the northeastern states and midwestern states. If you catch my drift, dude.
Is it Io? What's another good white majority state?
Okay, Maine, New Hampshire, Vermont, Delaware, I think so. Maybe Connecticut, Rhode Island, and Virginia. That's a majority white state. Ironically, since Ethan Ralph was born and raised there. And you also, yeah, and then you also have the Midwestern states like North and South Dakota. Let's see, Nebraska, Kansas, I think, Oklahoma. Texas is a bit shaky because that's where all the illegal Mexicans are entering. But I think some areas are white. Montana, that's mostly white. Idaho, I don't know. I've heard rumors of Somalians entering Idaho. Avoid Minnesota. That's also full of Somalis. Let me think. Maybe Washington State, but avoid Seattle. As for Oregon, avoid Portland. Wyoming and Colorado, I think that's majority white. But as for Colorado, avoid Denver because it's filled with potheads, weed heads. And that's the racial demographic of the USA.
Road, mining and ranching centre for the northeast of New Mexico territory.
Well, I'm happy to announce we've arrived at a new state. Welcome to New Mexico.
Now they're in huge waves of blacks and Indians.
Oh, yikes, dude.
Yeah.
Just be careful out there, Smack Lord.
First time for me, but
you mean
let's go and check out
it's pretty bad. Luckily, it's not too assaulting the non-whites are near my town, but it's nearly there.
Well, I just hope you have a plan B as
Not
well.
really.
Yeah.
I live in a rural area, so
Okay.
it's only if they try to like expand would be a problem.
Well, I wish for the best, and only time will tell what'll happen to your area. Anyway, let's continue.
Golden Rule and New York stores.
Ugh. Ugh. A pit bull in a window? Hell no. Blech. But nevertheless,
Would you say pugs are better?
yeah, pugs are much more cuter, and they're less likely to bite you, even though they're
cool.
genetic monstrosities. I really feel sorry for pugs. Anyway,
the wiener dogs. I
yeah,
feel more sorry for wiener dogs, to be honest.
the dachshunds. Yeah, but
I think
dachshunds
so.
are kind of cute, even though they can't run that fast. Anyway, I would like to visit New Mexico. I don't know, maybe.
Dad is being ambitious. We do have a rule. We will leave each other, but no, I'm joking. I'm not going to leave him behind. Where is he off to?
Well, thankfully Dad didn't run far, which is a relief as we're about to depart.
Goodbye, New Mexico.
Too bad.
Believe it or not, it's time for yet more food. Let's head for lunch. A solid 6 options are available,
Sort
2
of
of which
like
are vegan,
50%
which is really
Australia
positive
looks
to
like
see.
right there.
I don't remember this
I
being the
see.
case last year.
Yeah.
Right, let's crack open my new favourite drink, which I've discovered, watermelon aha.
Well, at least you get a nice
I've opted
view.
for the natural Angus burger, which goes down an
Oh yeah, a
absolute
lot of
treat.
the coastal areas of East Australia have lots of
Talking
like,
of treats, look at the
Yeah.
absolute
Ooh, nice mountains, and ooh, nice cake. Chocolate toffee mousse.
I love that
Yummy.
smock cream.
state of this dessert. Introducing the chocolate toffee mousse. Oh my wow. After lunch, I think it's time we take a look at the other classes of travel.
Oh
First
my
up, coach class,
wow.
located at the rear of the train. This
Wow.
features the newly reupholstered seats, laid out in a 2-2 configuration.
Starring Owen
They're more than
Wilson.
comfortable for a few
Wow.
hours of travel during the
Oh, what was that?
Oh, starting Owen Wilson.
Oh.
The actor
day,
goes
but for a
wow.
long-haul multi-night journey. I'm not sure I'd be the first one to try this.
So is this a bullet train or just a regular train?
This is a cross-country train. It's called the Amtrak train. I mean, it's stationed in New York City, and this one's going all the way to Los Angeles. It's pretty cool.
Okay.
Of course, the Southwest Chief also has a version of the roomettes which we slept in on the first night. However, these are a better product in my opinion. We'll be taking a look at roomette 19. Unlike the Viewliner, this does not have a toilet and sink, so there's more room for both seats. There's a power outlet and AC controls, and a fold-out table. And like the Viewliner, this can sleep 2 passengers, with the second bed folding out from above.
And a fold-out table.
Roomette restrooms are located a level down, and are not too dissimilar to an airline one. Thankfully, you can get access to a communal shower, which is kept clean and well stocked throughout the journey. At this point, Dad and I are informed by Mary Lou we'll be approaching Albuquerque.
Whoa, Albuquerque? Well, it looks pretty interesting. I noticed a few trailers, but it doesn't look so bad.
The most populous...
what was that?
And there's some construction here and there too.
Oh.
City in New Mexico. This will be an extended smoke stop, as it's time for a crew change and refueling for both of the locomotives.
There's Dad.
Yeah, that's his dad,
well,
the bald
it's a beautiful
guy.
good afternoon from Albuquerque. This is a prolonged stop that we've got, I think, for about an hour's time. We are being risky and deciding to go out in hunt for a beer. Really crazy, given that we've got all our stuff on there, and hopefully the train doesn't leave without us, because it will. But yeah, let's go and explore very briefly downtown
If you don't know, in
Albuquerque.
Australia, we have alcohol in the second store. Sometimes right outside the grocery store.
Okay. Oh, Smack Lord, do you know that Jesse from Pod Awful actually moved to Australia?
Sorry, I don't know who that is.
I don't know who Pod Awful is. Basically, he's a live streamer. He's a radio host. He has his own YouTube channel. He tends to troll Ethan Ralph and make fun of other degenerates on the internet.
Okay.
Yeah, Ethan Ralph actually mentioned him. Long story short, he actually moved from New York all the way to Australia. So maybe one day you might be able to catch him. He's a short guy with long hair.
Oh, like, what, shorter than Beerson?
I wouldn't say... Okay, I think he's taller than Beardson, but still a manlet.
Isn't Ethan Ralph shorter than Beerson?
Yeah. Ooh, nice art.
That's pretty good.
Wait, hold up, Jesse Pinkman?
Ooh, an RV.
With some alcoholic beverages obtained, let's hotfoot it back on board.
Do you watch Oni?
Who?
Oh, Chris O'Neill.
Chris O'Neill. No, but that name kind of sounds familiar. Who is he?
He used to make a lot of like animations 10 years ago, and now he just like hangs out with that Handel guy and Tomar and Spaz Kid.
Oh, he's a part of that
They all
group?
play games. Yeah, that group.
Oh, I see.
He's kind of like the. I guess he's kind of like the main one.
I see. I'm gonna have to look him up. I am familiar with Spaz Kid and Oni Plays.
Dragon Ball PP.
Okay. Are you gonna be watching the creator class too? I'm actually thinking about live streaming it next month.
I haven't seen the first one, sorry.
Me neither, but it kind of sucks that Epic Mealtime, his name is Harley, he's sucking up to iDubbbz and Anissa, and well,
And then what, Froggy Crash got kicked or something.
yeah, but I really like Epic Mealtime, and plus Harley was the guy who knocked out Eagle Raptor, aka Aaron, so why is this guy losing his cred? Like, come on. Seriously. But I'm not surprised since he's a Canadian. Anyway, let's continue.
This should do nicely. A perfect sundowner with Dad whilst we sit back for our last push to California.
That Looney Tunes character?
What was that?
Oh, Road Runner. Is Rail Runner like a reference to Road Runner from Looney Tunes?
I don't know, dude. I don't think so. It might be a reference to the company. The train company.
We in fact still have the state of Arizona to cross, but this will largely be when we're asleep.
Cool.
Drink on the train.
It's that time again.
Like,
last dinner on board the train. We sit in our usual spot with our newfound.
Oh geez, what was that?
I was just commenting how similar the desert would kind of look like in Australia.
Okay.
But there's a lot of red soil in Australia too.
I see. Well, at least the menu looks tasty, like white chocolate blueberry cobbler cheesecake. Totally have that.
I'm friend Jeff.
You ever been on an airplane?
I've never been on an airplane, dude.
I think I've been on it twice.
Okay.
To start, Dad and I opt for the coconut crushed shrimp, which is delicious. No utensils needed here. For main I choose the rigatoni bolognese, which believe it or not is actually vegetarian. It was spicy and really tasty.
Yeah, it's not too bad looking.
I make it
Pretty
time for
tasty.
sleep. Back in our room, it's been made up for our slumber.
I love pasta.
Time to precariously make it up
Yeah,
to the
me
top
too.
bunk and settle in for our last night on the rails. Good morning, California, our last state of the trip.
Ugh.
It's early, so the priorities remain,
That's a nice view, but California sucks.
of course, for caffeine. As we glide ever closer to Los Angeles, let's talk cost. Our journey across the entirety of the USA, for both Dad and I, was $3,131.
Damn. Shit. Jeez. Man. Well, at least you get a nice view from the trip.
Now I've got to be frank, that's a lot of money. However, personally, I loved spending
Did they
quality
mention
time
what
with
job
Dad
they
on
have?
this one.
What was that?
I said, did they mention what job they have?
No, this guy's a vlogger. A very popular one on YouTube.
Oh,
And
if
for
it's
the
possible,
experience of
then.
travel across the US, I'll do it again in a heartbeat. Travel by rail is not about saving time or money, but instead it's escaping to a bubble of a simpler time, and for that, I love it.
I don't like the look of that grey city.
Well, I'm very happy to announce that we have arrived in Los Angeles after, what has it been, 4 days across America? I am pretty confused about where we finally are.
And I've decided to push my dad in front of the train.
Okay, overall, as much as I want to travel by train, well, I would have to give this a trip like a 7 out of 10. I mean, the rooms are very cramped, even the bigger rooms that are featured later, and the food looks okay, I guess. I'm gonna be honest.
Like to read a book.
Yeah.
And then taking a 10-minute break each time you finish reading a page or something.
Yeah.
Look at the view.
Yeah. Anyway, I would like to take a train trip, but I don't want to go through, how do I put this? Crime-ridden cities, if you know what I mean.
Oh, you mean like STD ridden cities?
Yes. Jeez. So, in all honesty, my ideal train trip would be from New York to, I don't know, somewhere that's not California, at the very least. All in all, I would give this train trip a 7 out of 10. What about you, Smacklord?
Yeah, it's not bad either.
Yeah.
I probably wouldn't pay for that value. Maybe it was like between $500 to maybe $100 cheaper that entire time.
Yeah, but if you're gonna travel cross country for a certain amount of days, you also need to consider well, anything you want to buy while you're traveling smaller cities as well. Oh boy. Are you up for another video or should I end the stream?
We could do how long?
Let's see. Some of these videos are like 30 minutes at the least. Let's see.
Maybe one of the 25-minute ones.
Shit. Why everyone wants to live in these corn cobs.
Hey, look, it's iDubbbz right there.
Yeah. Yeah, that guy kind of looks like a beta.
Marina City is one of the most incredible acts of architecture in the world. When you're in Chicago, you can't miss it. Its two towers loom prominently over the river, or
Goldberg. Okay, if I'm ever home searching and I hear the names built after, and if I hear the homes built after a precious metal, named after precious metal, I'm leaving. It ain't worth it. They're probably gonna gouge up the rent. And not only that, this is in Chicago. No way will I ever visit Chicago. I'm gonna end up into a bullet bag.
I like the Bridges pub.
Yeah, that looks pretty nice.
or down bustling State Street, and they just look so unusual, hardly like buildings at all.
Are there any many American cities where tall buildings have trees on the buildings?
Well, cease. When it comes to the major American cities, there aren't any trees on the buildings, but however, the trees that grow on the street are usually the more warmer southern cities like Florida or Los Angeles, well,
Shade.
like Miami, which is in Florida, or Los Angeles or San Francisco.
In order to make sense of what we're looking at, people will often draw upon metaphors from nature to bridge the gap. Corn cobs, beehives. Even the complex's own architect, Bertrand Goldberg, said that the plan for the towers are like giant sunflowers.
I don't know what to say about this. It does resemble a corn cob. But who the hell wants to live in a building like this?
Stupid.
Yeah.
But Marina City is more than just towers you see along the river, and much more than just a strong visual statement. Those natural metaphors aren't just describing the way that the complex looks. It was designed with biological principles at its core, guided by geometric efficiency and organic growth.
Ugh, it looks so cramped. Sees. This building's...
Place don't look too bad.
Oh.
But we haven't seen the rooms yet, though.
Yeah.
Marina City was also an enormous visionary experiment and a huge gamble that helped save the city of Chicago. Bertrand Goldberg and the entire team of architects, engineers, and developers conceived, designed, and built an entirely new way to live in the city.
Yeah.
And that gamble paid off big time by not only kickstarting population growth in downtown Chicago, but by offering a model for development that would be copied all over the world. And in this video, we'll explore Marina City, evaluate its
yeah. Yeah.
incredible architectural design, discuss its complex engineering and construction, and reveal how all of these things came together to save the city from depopulation and become a model for mixed-use developments for years to come.
Goes again
Marina City.
Oh, what was that, dude?
And her big titties.
Oh.
He sits on the north side of the Chicago River, and it was conceived as a city within a city. It's a microcosm of sorts, offering a holistic mixture of amenities in a scaled-down...
Alright, let's see. Theater, gym, swimming pool, ice rink, bowling alley, 19th floor parking garage, retail shopping and restaurants, marina, open roof deck. It looks pretty crowded from the outside, but I guess those corncob buildings look pretty nice. I'm gonna have to see the inside though.
Urban configuration, all within the full-scale city of Chicago. Marina City was the first mixed-use development to include housing and business.
Well, those buildings were created decades ago, so I guess you could say they were pretty old. But it kind of reminds me of communist architecture. Yeah. I prefer Victorian buildings, not only because how decorated they are, but at least they have more space. And I can tell, well, this was inspired by communist architecture like Cease. I mean, it doesn't really look...
Goldberg, communist architect? It makes sense now.
Yeah, it all makes sense. The pieces all fit together.
All within the same complex. The housing component is
Barbra
contained within the upper
Streisand.
two-thirds of the twin 587-foot or 180-meter tall
these are
towers.
old
And the rest
Yeah.
of the development is scripted around the variety of activities and needs that residents might encounter in their daily lives. You see, the buildings were designed during the 1950s
taken
and
right out
post-war
of they
Chicago,
live, or
a time of extreme aversion toward living in
someone
cities.
went green?
All of a sudden, high concentrations of people were targets of attack, as demonstrated in Hiroshima and Nagasaki. Even Chicago's own director of city planning, Ludwig Hilbersheimer, developed strategies for dissolving the city into discrete neighborhoods, spaced just right so that prevailing winds wouldn't spread nuclear fallout between various pockets. Veterans returning home from war were starting families.
Man, if it wasn't for boomers, us millennials would be living like that too. Nice big house with nice big front yard, a nice car, a partner and your...
The 60s really rocked their brains.
Yeah, boomers ruined everything.
And moving into newly growing suburbs like Highland Park or Wheaton. This was also encouraged by the US government, who subsidized this flight. And downtown wasn't really a place to live anyway. It was a place for commerce.
I'm gonna have to speak a bit louder, Smack Lord.
Oh, I said my dad's a baby boomer, so I can kind of see why people don't like boomers.
Yeah, my parents are boomers too.
And for manufacturing.
So this is the world that Marina City was
Quite
designed
crazy,
for, but it wasn't designed to reinforce these trends. Instead,
It's
it was
quite
designed
rarely
to
crazy, basically.
Yeah. Well, it's amazing how 2% of the world population managed to influence so much degeneracy worldwide.
fight against them. Its architects and its developers knew that the long-term viability of the city depended on people living there. They drew inspiration from the benefits of living in the suburbs while taking advantages of some of the opportunities of being able to live in the city, and they targeted the very middle-class families that were moving away. So here's the gamble. What if you could offer the unrestricted life of the suburbs, but within the compact and denser...
Man. Jeez. What I would do to live in a suburb like that. What, it needs more trees?
I said it looks pretty, but it still needs a bit more trees.
Yeah.
Urban fabric. Can cities become desirable places to live for the middle class, ensuring the long-term viability of the city?
This was the challenge, and it was a big one. When they were built, the towers of Marina City were the tallest residential towers in the world. The top 40 floors of each tower host an array of studios, one-bedroom and two-bedroom apartments, 900 units.
It looks like a castle.
Alright, so let's start with the problem of 900 units floating in the air. The first goal is to get people up to their house. And this happens from one of 5 elevators, or the stair located in the core of the flower shape. These connect below with a number of places to land and engage other parts of the complex in the city. The first place to land is your car, which might be located within the bottom 14 floors of the building. That's right, you can drive your car right up to the tower, 14 stories. You can get in and out without ever having to leave the building. Nowadays, it's valet controlled with a man lift to carry people between the floors.
But technically, you can drive your...
Ugh, just... Why do I have to take such a tiny elevator? Seriously.
What the... Is that for everybody?
I hope not.
Building. Nowadays, it's valet controlled with a man lift to carry people between the floors.
But technically, you can drive your car right into your house in a detached garage in the suburban house too. So that's not enough to just attract people to move here. But now here's where this place really starts to be able to take advantage of its unique opportunities.
I mean, you're right at the river, so why not offer a marina that connects you to your house? That would put owning a...
Those yachts... Cease. Those yachts are kind of nice. But I can imagine how dirty that Chicago water is. Blech.
Boat within the reach of a traditional middle-class family. Most suburbs can't offer that. But there's more. Maybe you don't need to leave the complex at all if you don't have to. You could get off the elevator inside of the podium, where you'll find retail and restaurants and a grocery store. From here, you can also walk up into the other structures that are part of the development too. The first is on the far north end, a small tower for office and retail where residents of Marina City might work. Or if they don't, the income from that property can at least help support the overall budget and ensure its long-term viability. At night, you can catch a show at the stage venue located on the west side along Dearborn Street. Nowadays, it's called the House of Blues, where you might catch a comedy show or a Weezer concert.
While it might be a little bit unrealistic to think that all of your needs would be met 24/7,
and here in Chicago, you'll deal with our timely tradition of muggings, rapes, and daily shootings.
Just commercial or office towers that are pretty empty at night and on the weekends, and having a diverse set of income streams for a profit.
I'm not joking, dude. Chicago is like the leading city of illegal
for blacks,
yeah, blacks and illegal gun owners. And high number of shootings.
Property like this is also a prudent goal for the future.
Weaving all these elements into a single design is no easy feat, and the complex is arranged like a still life painting. Each building has a unique character and identity, but share a set of common design attitudes and elements so that they cohere as a collection. The buildings only sort of line up and only sort of respects the edge of the site. They often break from the expected alignments and axes and sit in a seemingly haphazard way, allowing people to flow all around. But this informality gives the arrangement vitality and life. The design elements that are shared between the structures are curvature and concrete, but not all of these structures have both curvature and are made of concrete. Instead, these two design elements offer a well of possibilities as themes to draw upon uniquely for each task. It's like a symphony that has recurring motifs that sprout up across individual compositions.
It's pretty,
The towers are like the fourth movement of the symphony where everything comes together.
So far it doesn't look too bad, but it's in Chicago.
Reinforced concrete. In fact, these towers were the tallest concrete structures in the world when they were built. But the buildings are more than just structural engineering principles that are solidified into concrete. The design really takes advantage of the possibilities of what concrete can do that other construction methods like steel just can't do. And the design expresses these unique qualities at every turn.
Literally, concrete is a liquid that's poured into forms until it hardens. It is fluid that can easily create fluid forms, or forms where elements gracefully connect without seams. And that's exactly what's happening here in Marina City. Columns like this to my left turn on their side to become balconies, all within one single continuous gesture.
The formwork to pour the concrete into was made of reusable fiberglass forms. These smooth and modular forms meant that the concrete itself would be smooth, and their reusability meant lower costs. The textured finish was achieved by spraying colored marble chips into a rendering of sand and cement. This attitude toward the economy of form extends throughout the structure, which begins at the core and radiates outward equally in all directions. The round form of the towers create the most internal livable area with the least amount of external surface. The external envelope is where you lose heat or air conditioning, so if there's less of it, that's energy saved.
It's a different time for you guys.
Wait, what was that?
I said, isn't it night time in America? Have you had dinner yet?
Yeah, it's pretty late, but don't worry, we're almost near the end of the video. And so far, okay, gotta admit, this is a nice view of Chicago compared to New York City.
There's more concrete.
The cylindrical shape is also the most efficient for distributing services like plumbing. It's also efficient for constructing from the center outward, so the core did double duty during construction. It was built first and became its own shaft for the crane as it grew. These motifs of concrete and roundness show up differently in the other structures as well. The stage is a saddle shape, ideal for uninterrupted spans, but is made of a lattice of steel rather than concrete. The office tower, though, is made of concrete, and the roundness shows up in the arches that support the rectangular box above. Here, the concrete structure is mostly on the outside, allowing for interior spaces that are vast and unbroken.
Needless to say, this design represents a radical rethinking of urban design, architecture, construction, and urban lifestyles. And it was certainly not a case of if you build it, they will come. The marketing of Marina City was also completely unique.
People were not yet accustomed to living in tall towers, so the architects created a simulation.
Man, that kitchen is cramped. Jeez. And this is supposed to be innovative? Come on. I'd rather live out in the suburbs.
Of what it would be like to live in. They rented an entire warehouse and constructed a full unit of the building, complete with a wraparound mural to replicate those fantastic views that you would get.
You say something, Smack Lord?
Oh, I was just looking at the home phone, and I'm just saying.
Oh, okay.
Looking off of your balcony. The units then are almost like view cones.
When did Americans stop using home phones?
When did Americans stop using home phones?
Yeah.
I don't know. I mean, some people still do to this day. As for me, I still have I have multiple cell phones. Basically, my home phone bill was getting too expensive. I mean, it was charged along with my cable bill and my internet bill, which is way too Jewy. Anyway, let's continue. We're almost to the end.
Toward the city.
Oh, hey, welcome to my apartment.
Narrow at their entry and wide at their balcony.
Ugh.
Rooms that require connections to the core, such as bathrooms and kitchens, are toward the middle, minimizing the length of pipes. Living spaces and bedrooms are toward the outside in order to take advantage of the incredible view.
Cease.
Oh, that bathroom. Oh.
Yeah, it's so tiny. How can anyone tolerate this? This isn't new or innovative. This is the literal Mouse Utopia experiment in real life. Do you know what that is?
Wait, who?
The Mouse Utopia experiment.
Oh, yep.
Yeah, pretty disturbing.
And look, you can just take a leap off that balcony, just like now.
And Goldberg believed that this design had psychological benefits, since you wouldn't feel like an anonymous.
More like psychological impairments. I mean, studies show that living in a city actually exacerbates mental illness, and living in rural areas relieves mental illness. We're supposed to own our own land, not live in concrete coffins like this. Ugh.
Anonymous person living in a box.
Panda's lifespan actually
the minimal length of the corridor, coupled with the outward-oriented shape, would make you feel connected with the city outside, at the same time as having all the benefits of the city immediately accessible.
Okay. I just need to say this. This is very off-putting. I mean, obviously. I mean, yeah, earlier I kind of liked it for its design, looking like a sunflower, but who the hell wants to live in an area shaped like a literal petal, a literal raindrop? Like, this is depressing. And I lived in New York City my whole life. This video it just made now I just hate apartments with every fiber of my being. And we're supposed to own our own land. And I'll do everything within my power to at least get a house or maybe some farmland. We're supposed to have our own freedom. And try to imagine nowadays with people living in crates, in small houses, and literal pods. Imagine what the elite have in store by 2030.
You'll own nothing and be happy.
Yeah. Sponsored by Klaus Schwab.
Very sponsored by Israel too, with all that fake meat bullshit.
Yes. I don't know. I'm kind of glad there's a mutiny going on in Israel. It's get what it deserves.
Same time as having all the benefits of the city immediately accessible. This area of the city is called River North. Since the river is such a natural boundary, extending the city across it wasn't guaranteed. At the time of construction, this area had few tall buildings, and it was not part of the downtown.
What do you look in orange juices? Like, is there special chemicals you look out for? In the ingredient list?
Well, in terms of the orange juice stream, I'm just gonna drink my favorite brand, which is Tropicana. I'm not sure if Kieran wants me to drink the whole bottle or what. I guess I'll give it a try. I just want to do something unique in terms of streaming. Right?
And, what do you... Have you heard of Neurosama?
What was that?
I said, have you heard of the AI VTuber Neurosama?
Yeah, I've heard about her. I would like to speak to her someday. Maybe I should hop onto one of her streams and ask her some questions in chat. Neurosama is pretty cute. And no, I'm not
a real 2D girl.
Yeah.
This was part of a $1.5 billion plan to redevelop downtown Chicago, and this chunk transformed a former rail yard into a vital urban hub. Not only was it a seed to catalyze growth in this particular part of Chicago, it was a pilot project that was meant to be replicated across the country.
The experiment extended even into the way that the project was funded. Developers used union funds from the Building Service Employees International Union for its initial investment in
everyone
development.
to be together.
Yeah.
And to live soulless, coked up areas.
Yeah, squished up like sardines.
Like the coin. They squish them up like bugs together. Mm.
Yeah, oy vey. Well, now that I look at it, these buildings are pretty off-putting. Very. Jeez. Well, this is another reason to avoid Chicago, anyway.
Thought was that investing in the city where you work to build middle-class living conditions was good for its union members. Bertrand Goldberg, too, wrote a 2-page paper on how Marina City represented a new way of building and living in the city.
As long as the windows are closed and still shut.
I guess so. Jeez. I don't know. Maybe if this was a dorm for like university students, if it was separated by sex too. I don't know.
Yeah, 2 towers for the boys and the third one for girls.
Yeah.
Spread throughout the United States. He said people like to live closely and enjoy the work and the play, which is the byproduct of high-density living. Marina City, therefore, is the new plan for the balanced living which Central City must provide. Today, Marina City is a vibrant community to live in within the city of Chicago. The visionary life that was imagined by Bertrand Goldberg 60 years ago was one that the city and those in it have bought into and embraced. Aspects of the design have changed over the years, but the core idea remains, and has yielded an incredibly unique architecture that's embraced by even the most hardened skeptics.
And that's why this is one of my favorite places in Chicago. Man, I absolutely loved touring Marina City, and I even got into one of its units, a 1-bedroom on the 49th floor with spectacular views. I spoke with the current resident about the favorite parts of living there. It is
and South Americans.
Oh.
It's great.
You know, I wouldn't be surprised if most of those apartments were filled with cat ladies. How the hell are you gonna raise a family in a small apartment that's shaped like a petal? Like, come on. Jeez. Is this video almost done? Yeah, looks like it. Well, guys, Moonies, I'm gonna end the stream right here. Smacklord, thank you for joining in, dude.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome. I hope these house tours and train videos maybe show you a little slice of America and which cities to avoid. Dude?
Yeah?
Oh, you still here? Well,
yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, so in anyway, thank you, Smacklord. I hope you have a good day, and I hope you live in great health. And Moonies, tomorrow will be the Localapalooza's first anniversary stream. Woo!
Oh, really? You've been doing this for a year?
Yeah. I mean, wow, time passes so quickly. It's already been a year since my first Localapalooza. So make sure you visit my main channel, Moonlight Artists, and check out our other channels, Moonlight Gaming, and this one too, MoonliightLive. And in terms of doing house tour reactions, I might as well improve it a bit. You know, maybe some more interesting house tour videos and react upon those. Nevertheless, check out our social media, which is down in the description below. Well, all of our socials on my link page, flow page, and iLink page. We tend to hang out on Telegram Instagram, Twitter, and sometimes Facebook. And we even have our own Discord, so give that a try too. We also sell our own artwork on Redbubble, Etsy, DeviantArt, and ArtStation. So give our art stores a try too. Donation links are okay. Thanks, dude. Donation links are down below. What were we gonna say?
Sorry, I was gonna say bye, Moonliitkun.
Okay, bye, Smacklord. See you, dude.
See you.
Anyway, Moonies, make sure you like, share, and subscribe. Thank you for joining our stream. And well, Moonies, see you on the other side of the moon. Bye, niggas.